Want the experience of a drink without sacrificing tomorrow. Check it out at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, all the flavor, none of the alcohol.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com, because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
What's up, Met fans? This is Francisco Lindor.
This is Devin Williams.
This is Luke Weaver.
Bo Bichette here. You're listening to the home of New York Mets baseball.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Just want to perform a wellness check. My partner, see how he's doing this morning.
I know I was pissed in the moment, but when you give up a 9-point lead
with 2.5 left,
with 2.5 to go, then that's on you. But there's no way you can't tell me that Jared Allen didn't purposely stick his big ass foot out there to trip Thompson, and Jenkins is running scot-free down the court.
Of course he did.
Would have got out? I don't know, but.
No, he should have been on the line with less than a second left. Sir Thompson should have been on the line with less than a second left to win the game.
And that was one of the greatest in the moment individual defensive plays. The block that he had on Jared Allen was crazy.
Fantastic play.
He did everything.
And stripping Mitchell.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And kind of going back to the last year where Brunson put him on ice skates, and he speaks about how that haunted him, because he's supposed to be a defensive savant. Finished third in the league in Defensive Player of the Year voting. He still leaves a lot to be desired as far as being able to have some type of offensive game. But that was his moment. That was his time to get back and say, hey, I went against their best player, one of the greatest scorers in the league individually we have today. I made the play, and I won us the game. Redemption. And unfortunately, nobody will ever remember what he did. I thought Jenkins played well, but at the end of the day, letting Screws get that many wide open threes kept them in it. It should have been a blowout from the first half. And like I said, this still is a young team that's way too dependent on Cade Cunningham. And at the end of the day, James Harden had his moment. Max Screws had his moment. Donovan Mitchell hit 1 3 the entire game. He was horrible from 3. And I knew that he was going to hit one. Maybe he just needed to go from the right side of the court than the left. But for me, at the end of the day, the Pistons made this bed. They're going to have to lie with it right there. 1:22 to go, not closing out heavy on Mobley, who's a decent three-point shooter. That's where it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the play right now on TV. This is tremendous defense, and Jared Allen purposely sticks his foot out, purposely kicks his foot out on purpose. And at the end of the day, you don't want it to end like that. But come on, man. Did you see how he turned his body and kicked his foot out there to purposely
He absolutely did. And I understand that they're not going to make that call, but they should, because that's a tripping foul.
It's different. It's different when, in my opinion, it's different when, it's accidental or
No, that was intentional.
When somebody.
So you don't have a run out.
Right, because he don't know what the time of the clock is. He knows it's late in the game, but that was directly a intentional kick. When it's something intentional like that, you have to call it. But the Pistons had no more challenges left, and it is what it is. Ultimately, you still have to deal with Duren not showing up. I mean, I don't know what. Well,
he was benched for the fourth quarter in OT.
Yeah, and Paul Reed and Isaiah Stewart hitting 3-pointers. I mean, I thought it was everything that we expected. It was a great game. Ultimately, it didn't go our way. We got one or two things we can do. We can go to Cleveland and fold, or we can force a Game 7 and hope that we can do something that hasn't been done in a while. We lost 3 in a row. We're going to have to win 2 in a row. But at the end of the day, I know this team is going to be better. And much like these Knicks teams that we've seen, sometimes you need that callus that we talk about, that callus of pain, right? Heartbreaking last year. If they lose this one, it's going to be heartbreaking that they can't at least get to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's going to be heartbreaking. But I know that they'll be able to make moves in the offseason to become a much better basketball team. With that being said, for the Knicks collectively, hell, let them beat the hell out of each other. All good, bro. Let them get. Listen, everybody here is going to say the Pistons got robbed by a call or not. Watching First Take, they're discussing it. At the end of the day, man, when you up by 9, listen, even if you just hold the ball for 24 seconds, you got more than enough opportunities to win the game. Even if you just hold it 24 seconds, that's damn near a minute right there. So that's you by forcing shots and letting guys get on the 3-point line and not really covering. What's that? Detroit basketball. Let me tell you something. We don't waver, right? We don't panic, and we understand. Listen, Detroit fans are very, very accustomed to this type of plight. We are very accustomed to that. We watch Isaiah stolen by Bird. We watch the Isaiah not being able to answer the bell after putting 25 points up in the third quarter. We've watched the phantom call by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with seconds with the clock expiring to shoot 2 free throws to win the game at the free throw line. This ain't new to us, baby. We built tough like that. We understand either we gonna bow up and we gonna win this one, but listen, the Pistons in the next 3-4 years are gonna win a championship, or they damn sure gonna be there. So we ain't worried about our window. Our window is just beginning to open. Stuart Thompson is how old? Jalen Duren, even though he's learning. And how many championship teams have we ever had that said, oh, man, like guys like bomb in the playoffs, right? Jalen Duren can add his name to the list. You know how old Jalen Duren is? 22 years old. So we not worried about that. This is either you win or you learn. And we'll see if the Pistons are going to win or they're going to learn.
You need a hug?
I don't, because I've been here. You know
I know you've been here. That doesn't mean you don't need a hug.
No. I need no hug. I need no hug, baby. So like I said, he who laughs last usually laughs the loudest. Mm-hmm. So we're not worried about it, baby. Listen, at the end of the day, we in the hunt for 4.
Anything else you want to hear, Joe Leo? Joe Leo this morning just absolutely destroying you off the air. I just absolutely wanted to hear all of it, all the smoke, all of it.
Listen.
Where you at, Bart?
Give me all the smoke, baby. At the end of the day, we down 3-2. We ain't dead yet. Now, they dug the ditch, but they ain't placed nobody in it yet.
Tom, in his usual wise-ass way this morning at every turn with the sarcastic tinge. Oh, that's a shame. That's terrible. That's awful.
Well, Tom needs to make sure that he go out there and lick Max Free's elbow. That's what he better worry about.
Like an ice cream cone?
Yeah, exactly. Go suck on his.
Well, what do you have to say for yourselves, boys?
Go suck on his elbow.
I was expecting a little more, honestly.
No, listen, you got to understand, man. We've been here, baby. Listen, we want the Knicks, and we feel like if we get the Knicks, we're going to do damage to the Knicks, right? Maybe Jalen Duren comes to life, right, because he has confidence in playing against his team. I mean, you watch them routinely wait in certain moments to blitz Cade, but you also Cade with the 5-point play, turning the ball over, lazy. Now, could you have called that a foul? Maybe. But, to give up 5 points back-to-back like that.
On the Strus play?
Yeah, on the Strus play.
That wasn't a foul. Come on.
Okay.
The other one was a foul. There's no question that Stuart Thompson should have been on the line with less than a second left in regulation. There's no getting around it. I applaud the way that you're taking this. I really do, because it would have been the first thing I would have said would have been 9-point lead, 2.5 left. And that's the first thing that you said. 9-point lead.
Simple as that.
2.5 left, win the game. That's all there is to it. But listen, you have been through this. It is painful. You still are alive. It is not over yet. But that's a tough one to take.
That's a tough one, because when you up 9, and this game, their defense was stifling, but they kept giving up these threes to these little light breads, and they kept him in the game.
All I can say is, Jalen Duren, what are we doing?
Yo, he's eligible for $287 million. I can't, in good faith, I can't give him that.
I mean,
I could put him in a trade for
all
Giannis.
this over a breakup? All this over a breakup?
I could put him in a trade with Giannis for Giannis.
Listen, I just wanted to give you a chance to say whatever it is you have to say, because I know there's going to be a lot of callers coming after you today. I want you to know, I'm not coming after you today.
Listen,
you don't need this. You don't need that. And I also know it's not over yet.
Bring all the smoke. I always got a clip.
I know
with hollow points ready.
Okay, well that's a little rough.
Well, I'm always loaded. Put it like that. So you can come with all the other things you want.
So you heard the man. 800-919-3776.
I can be the biggest heel in the world.
800-919-3776. I'm not inviting you to torture Bart today. I'm just inviting you to say whatever it is that you feel like you have to say today. Keeping in mind that this series is not over yet.
And torch me today, and I'll torch you tomorrow.
I have to tell you, even with that in mind, and I know what we have coming in front of us here, as I looked at the line this morning to win the series, the Pistons are a plus 240 to win the series, and the Cavs are a minus 350. I would bet the Pistons, even down 3-2, to win the series. At 2.5 to 1, basically, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that because what happened last, I'm not making excuses for what happened.
Pistons outplayed them.
I have trouble with that particular sentiment when you do have the 9-point lead, and then when it mattered the most, you didn't outplay them. You got outscored 23-10 the rest of the way. That's tough.
Yeah. But the thing is, we were exchanging 2s for 3s. We gave Max Strus. Come on, man. Max Strus is not going to hit 8 threes in another game.
I don't disagree with that.
And especially when Donovan Mitchell was
what
playing
would bother me
like horse dung. He was playing like horse dung. He really never didn't play like horse dung. But once again, that disparity at the free throw line is still very evident.
The problem for me, though, is that even so, if you're Cade, you cannot let Max Strus pick your pocket in the backcourt after a make. Can't do it.
Exactly.
That cannot happen. So they're a young team. They will learn from it, and Bart will take your smoke at 800-919-3776.
And they will get better players.
They will get better players.
Cade won't be by himself. I guarantee you, there's a lot of superstars watching
And Cade is doing everything he can to try to win this series on his own.
Cade, people looking at Cade like, I can play with him.
Now, if I can take you out of the Detroit mindset for a moment.
Yeah.
And take you over to the Knicks.
Yes.
As you are watching this unfold, I have one simple question for every Knick fan out there today at 800-919-3776 and also on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. You may not know this. If you don't, okay, but now you do. We have a YouTube channel, and the show is live on YouTube each and every day, and there is a chat there for you to get involved in the show, and I would encourage you to do that. Come on over, hang out, look at us, because why wouldn't you want to see the magic that's happening and not just listen to it? Having said all of that, if you are the Knicks right now, I put this simply in front of you. Would you rather the Cavaliers win this series, or would you rather the series go 7 games? Cavaliers win the series, or the series overall goes 7 games. What do you think is the better outcome for the Knicks at this point?
They want them to get to. They want them to get to the Cavs. They don't want to see Detroit. I don't care if Detroit tired, young. They know that matchup. Do you see how hard they play defense?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how great they play defense? Don't nobody want to deal with that. Don't nobody want to deal with Stuart Thompson all day. That is aggravating.
Stuart Thompson's a tremendous defensive player.
He's irritating. But he's irritating like Alvarado, but he's like 5 inches taller. Don't nobody want to deal with that. When this dude get a Bruce Bowen's corner jumper, because basically when he out there, they playing 5-on-4. His man just sits off. That won't last for long. He going to get to the gym. He going to get in the lab.
Now, there's a couple things I want to clean up from yesterday. I was wrong. I'm not going to say I got bad information, but I was wrong. And this was not like inside information, but we were under the impression, based on what we had heard, that if this series went 6 or 7, the conference finals were not going to start either way until Tuesday. That apparently is not accurate. So if this series ends now in 6, you will now see the conference finals begin on Sunday with a Game 1. So if the Cavs win tomorrow night, Game 1 is Sunday.
Correct.
And there will be a 4-day gap between Games 2 and 3, 19th to the 23rd. And so that does two things, in essence. It allows the Western Conference Finals to catch up to it, and it also makes up a little bit for Cleveland not having an entire week plus off like the Knicks did, because they'll get those couple of days, at least a couple of them, back in between Games 2 and 3. If the series goes 7, then it is every other day from then on. Every other day from then on. So if the series goes 7, Game 1 will be Tuesday. Game 2, Thursday. So it goes Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So that there is no extra days off in between the conference finals if the series goes 7. Now, if you were to ask me, I frankly think either is a big advantage for the Knicks right now. Number one, with the Cavaliers. I get the Cavs fresh off this series, which even though it would have gone 6 at that point, it is. I think it's been an incredibly difficult series. I think it's been very hard. I think it'll take a lot out of them. And you're going to turn around and play Friday night and then Sunday night at Madison Square Garden. That is a tough assignment. That gives the Knicks that early advantage to knock out 1, maybe 2 games right away in that series before the Cavs can even get their feet. Or if the series goes 7 and you're facing either one, I will give you the statistic that I gave you the other day. And that is, both of these teams at that point would have gone 7 in the first 2 series of the postseason. Cavs went 7 against the Raptors, and they would have gone 7 against Detroit, and Detroit, as we know, went 7 against Orlando. There have been 5 teams since 2003, when we went to 7 games in round number 1. 5 teams that have gone 7 in round 1 and then 7 again in round 2. Those 5 teams are 1-4 in the conference finals. The one team that won the conference finals would be the Celtics. In other words, if you're worried about rest versus rust, for me, I'll take the rest. And I'll worry a little bit less about the rust because I think that will catch up with the other team if the series goes 7 and you're playing every other day. If I'm the Knicks, can't believe I'm saying this, doesn't matter anymore. Let this thing go out and let this thing go 7.
They do not want to see Pistons.
They beat the daylights out of them all year. I understand that, but I'm starting to buy into the mentality that this is a different team.
It is a style of play that they do not want to see. And you can say what you want. Did you see we played Sasser yesterday?
Yeah.
We didn't even play Reed. This other guy, he got players to match up with certain type of teams. And I thought his last lineup, I love Paul Reed, man. I love Paul Reed when he get in there. He just got some type of juice to him, man. He like that dude that smokes cigarettes, man. Smoke cigarettes right before he go play on the court, man. Like, so listen, it ain't over till it's over, baby. So listen, I'm still going to ride 3 1/3. But trust me, if you're a Knicks fan, you do not want to see Detroit. Trust me when I say that.
Joe Leo, your thoughts?
All I want to know is, can we have a better nickname for Paul Reed?
Basketball Paul?
Worst nickname in all of sports.
What's his name? We're going to call him
Basketball Paul.
No, we're going to call him Virginia Slim.
See? Way better than Basketball Paul.
You can't be a tough guy smoking Virginia Slims.
But he's skinny as
he's got to be out there with Marlboro Reds.
I like Virginia Slim.
Tom, you have been exceptionally aggressive when Bart hasn't been around, which I find somewhat gutless on your part.
Wow.
So the floor is yours right now to say whatever it is you have to say.
Tom let me in.
I did let him in.
That doesn't mean that Tom hasn't been talking smack since you haven't been here.
Well, I've also been talking smack about the Pistons and the Knicks for quite a while, even when Bart's been here, especially on the air. And the first thing
Not compared to some of the things I heard off the air, but whatever.
Wow. I'm glad to bring that up.
Damn, Tom.
Well,
when Debo around, you be quiet. When Debo leave, you be talking again.
That's a Friday reference, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God, Tom. Come on.
Wow, Tom.
Jesus Christ. Even Carlin got that one. Jeez.
I'm just making sure I know my bases here. The one thing I will say is I respect the first thing that you said about the Pistons today was that, listen, this team, you deserve to lose if you blow that 9-point lead. So I respect that take, and I'm thankful that you led with that. That said, if we're talking about Pistons-Knicks, I mean, come on now. You really think I'm going to sit here and say that the Knicks are going to lose to the Pistons in the next round after all that we've seen in this postseason? If this were the regular season, I might have a different take on this, but these are two completely different teams from when they matched up in the regular season. I would have the Knicks in 6 in that series, arguably 5 games.
What's so different? What's so different?
One team is actually dominating their way through the postseason, whether you want to say that's the opponent or not.
Okay.
They have a different style of play.
Much like how the Patriots play, much how like the Patriots used to play the AFC, to play their division and play Miami. What's his name? The black kid that was from Florida State that can't play, that work for us now.
Talking about Jameis Winston?
No.
E.J. Manuel?
Yes, E.J. Manuel.
Wow.
E.J. Manuel and whoever the hell the Dolphins quarterback was for that year.
Yeah, that wasn't a good team.
I would dominate too. You dominated a beat-up Joel Embiid-less Philadelphia 76ers. Congratulations.
Joel Embiid played, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Did he? Did he really?
He's made of glass, but he played.
Did he? Didn't he miss a game? Oh, so if he missed a game.
And how many games did OG Anunoby miss?
And once he got hit in his appendix, how'd that work?
Well, that sucks to be him, first of all.
Okay. So you didn't really play a healthy Joel Embiid. Okay.
And they didn't play against a fully healthy OG Anunoby for like 2 games in that series.
Brother, if this was flip-flop, y'all wouldn't have swept the Cavs, right? Would y'all have to swept the Cavs?
Even if we
do you think that if the Knicks would have had to play the Cavs, secondly, they would have swept the Cavs?
I think it would have been a gentleman's sweep.
Okay, so they wouldn't have swept the Cavs.
And they still would have beat them 4-1.
So that's not a gentleman's sweep. Isn't it a sweep? Is that a sweep?
It's a gentleman's sweep, and that's still a win. A win's a win no matter how you look at it.
Okay, when it goes 6, what kind of sweep is that?
That's still a 4-2 series win. There is no sweep. That's a gritty series at that point, probably.
Then by that rationale, you played a gritty series in round 1.
It's a gritty sweep, right? The hell you
I never heard the word gritty in round 1 when you won 2 games by 1 point and then blew them out by 30 in the other 4.
So is it a gritty series when the Pistons have to go to 7 games against the Magic because they allowed themselves to go down 3-1? Is that the same Pistons team we've seen in the regular season? Is this going to be the same team that's going to have to go to a Game 7 again?
If you come out of that series and you win, it's gritty. If you come out of this series and you win, it's gritty.
Right. And trust me, you don't want to see the gritty Pistons because the gritty Pistons will actually be confident against the Knicks because they have a game plan that are beating the Knicks.
There's a lot of people in the chat.
Like I'm saying, bro, just wish for the Cavs because you do not want to smoke with us.
Jay Suave, quote, they don't want to see the Pistons, LOL. Let me just give you some of the other ones because you can respond to them all. Regular season is not the playoffs. Detroit is getting punked by the Mavs and the Magic and the Cavs. No hero ball.
Oh, we call that punk by the Magic. They beat them, right? Did they get punked? They beat them, right?
They beat them.
Okay. They getting punked. Really? They getting punked?
Steve Melendez.
They getting punked by the Cavs?
Bro, nobody is scared of Detroit.
I didn't say you had to be scared of them.
Mike James, please, Bart. Knicks might sweep Detroit.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
here we go.
That would be the first.
Here we go.
That would be the first sweep of the year.
Here you go.
That'd be the first time you beat them this year, but now you're going to sweep them. Yeah, good luck with that, brother.
Baki Smaki, bro, y'all about to lose. You got to be more humble than that.
Listen, bro. How long has Brunson been here?
This is his 4th season here?
4th season, yes.
Yeah.
4th season, right? 4 disappointments, right? Pistons been on the scene 2 years. 2 disappointments, potentially. It's called a process, right? Oh, so now you want to, the Pistons, bro, y'all was the Pistons 2 years ago.
Mo NYC, Philly said the same thing.
Philly said the same thing what?
Meaning about facing the Knicks.
But the Philly didn't dominate you, correct? Philly didn't dominate you during the regular season?
No.
Okay.
No.
So it's different when they said. Like Errol Spence, thought he wanted to fight Bud Crawford, right? Bud Crawford beat the brakes off his ass.
Johnny,
Why would you want to fight Ball Bull when you can fight Glass Joe? Go fight Glass Joe.
Brian Hurdle, Detroit almost gone.
Yep. Listen, all that, brother. Let me tell you something. Keep that same smoke. Because whether you play the Pistons, you have to take it back if you play the Pistons. You play the Cavs, you should beat the Cavs. But then when you get to the finals, y'all going to turn me heel. Y'all going to make me turn like Terry Blanchard with the Four Horsemen.
Tully Blanchard.
Yeah, him too. Y'all going to make me turn to old Arn Anderson, right? Y'all going to make me turn to that person because now you're going to make me a heel because now I'm going to wish for bad things for Knicks fans.
Eitan Tomlinson, Cade has more turnovers than Hostess.
Cade got more game than Atari.
Well, it's your time right now. The lines are open at 800-919-3776, and they're primed and ready, and he's primed and ready. That I can promise you. The man has shown up ready to go, and he wants all the smoke that you got. So bring it. 800-919-3776. Bart and Carlin just getting started on this Thursday, waiting to find out who the Knicks will be playing next round.
Hey, Yankees fans, come out to Yankee Stadium on Thursday, May 21st, when the Yankees take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Come early, it's Yankees Cap Night. The first 18,000 guests, 21 and over, will receive a Yankees cap courtesy of Budweiser. Don't miss the Yankees and Blue Jays on Yankees Cap Night, Thursday, May 21st. Get your tickets now at yankees.com/tickets.
Heavy traffic in Queens on the eastbound side of 278, the BQE northbound, up by the Grand Central Parkway in LaGuardia. Accident, 2 left lanes are blocked. In North Hills, you got LIE westbound, broken down tractor trailer on the exit ramp at exit 34 for New Hyde Park Road. We have Route 59 at West Nyack. That is still closed. Jackknife tractor trailer by Palisade Center Drive eastbound. The left lane is closed. And in Yonkers, the northbound side of the thruway by Central Park Avenue, an accident blocking the right lane. New Jersey Transit up to 20-minute delays on service in and out of New York's Penn Station. I'm Bob Williams on 880 ESPN New York.
Spring is here. Summer's right around the corner, so why are you still living with pain? If you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or nerve pain, don't wait any longer. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no long recovery, no relying on pain medication. Just non-surgical image-guided treatments that help you get back the life you deserve. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances accepted, help is close. Go to SandwellPain.com. Feel better now, not later.
D'Agostino, law, bite back. Did you know that Social Security disability takes a bite out of every one of your paychecks? So when they deny your claim, bite back. I'm John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, and I'm proud to announce our first ever Social Security disability webinar. It's happening on June 3rd at 1 o'clock. In just 1 hour, you'll learn your rights, understand the appeals process, and find out how our experienced SSD attorneys can help you get the benefits you've earned. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Register now by calling 1-800-BITE-BACK, 1-800-248-3222, or go online to daglawteam.com/SSD webinar. That's daglawteam.com/SSD webinar. D'Agostino Law is here to bite back, to fight back, to get you the SSD benefits you've earned. Register today at 1-800-248-3222.
Wait! Before you change the station, listen to this.
Carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax deduction.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. Donate your car today.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Listen, in Detroit, we live hard and we die hard. Now, you can beat us, but to beat us, you're going to have to kill us. And to kill us, you're going to have to be willing to die yourself. Are you willing to do that, Cleveland? Because now you're about to walk through hell. Because it is nothing more dangerous than the Pistons facing basketball death.
Kind of wanted you to leave the music up, but I know we can't for only so long.
Yeah, I was trying to talk us into a fine.
I know, but you can't go more than 60 seconds with the music as a licensing.
I was trying to talk us into a fine. So if I'm going down, I'm taking a lot of people with me.
I don't know. Joe Leo just kept playing the music. It's his fault. Should probably go after him when they hit him for the licensing fee. And Eminem wants his $2,000 for playing the song.
Nah, I'll call M, tell M it was me. I was holding this down.
800.
I saw you in 50 there yesterday.
800-919-3776. 800-919-ESPN. Also on the ESPN New York YouTube channel and YouTube chat, which is just absolutely flying right now. There is a poll up there at the moment that I would encourage you to vote in at the ESPN New York YouTube channel because it is right down the middle right now. Knicks fans, what would you rather have happen? The Cavs win in 6 or the series goes 7 and no matter who wins? And right now, it is 51-49 in favor of the series going 7. Interesting. 800-919-3776. We've got you on the board. You are ready to go, and Paul in Stamford is going to start us off today on ESPN New York. Paul, what smoke bringeth you?
Yes, Bart. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Bart,
good morning.
Your monologue sounded like a eulogy.
It could
okay?
be.
So
It could be.
Sorry, your team. Go ahead.
No, this is your time to shine, Paul.
Oh, okay. It sounded like a eulogy. I understand Thompson was fouled. He was tripped. He should have been at the line. And Darren, what's happening to him reminded me when Herbert, when PJ allegedly did him dirty and never showed up. So that may be what's happening to Darren right now. But however, man, just chill. It's okay. And Carlin, as far as who we would like to play, it doesn't matter. We'd like 7 games instead.
You would rather have the 7 games because you want either team exhausted.
Yeah, exactly. And one last thing, Bart. Regular season is just for positioning. And I know you know that. There was a year the Nets swept the Knicks during the regular season. I guess Jason Williams was there. I forgot who else. I remember him, the guy that shot his pool boy. And they swept the Knicks.
They swept the Knicks.
But here's the thing,
But
Paul.
in the
playoffs, the Knicks swept them.
But, Paul, it's also been instances when a team has beat the hell out of somebody in the regular season, got in the playoffs, and beat the hell out of them again. So don't think whatever you say, I can find a stat for. Just because it's about matchups. The Pistons match up very, very well.
So this is what I'm really curious about. The whole idea that the Knicks are a different team than the one that played the Pistons during the regular season. They are different in the way they play, but they are not a different matchup than what they were during the regular season.
Correct. Like, they still got to play defense. And at the end of the day, like, I understand, like, listen, do not lean on, like, this team is tired type of crap. Go with I want to play the best matchup. How tired do you think Sasser is?
Not very tired.
Okay. How tired is Jarris LeVert?
Not very tired.
How tired is Isaiah Stewart? He played 10 minutes. He plays like 10 minutes a game. It's a lot of guys. How tired is Jenkins? That was his first start.
Yeah.
So don't think like because the people that's going to play in the game against the Knicks and start won't be the same people that play because it's about matchups. What about Paul Reed? How tired is he? He barely plays.
He's not playing,
but he plays against the Knicks. Remember, he dominated against the Knicks. What about the other dude? The dude that like he's number 31. He smoked cigarettes too. It looked like him and Paul Reed be in the back chain smoking. They go out back and they go outside the facility like Smooth used to do and smoke cigarettes.
God, I love you. I love you to death. I just
So what I'm saying is they depended on his tires. So remember, the same people that played in Orlando. Remember, he went with all big people in Orlando. So it's a lot of people. Only person that you can count on being tired is Cade Cunningham. Jalen Duren don't play, but he's gonna have confidence to play against the Knicks because he plays well against the Knicks.
Let's get Brian in Manhattan up next on ESPN New York. Brian, how are you today?
I got a couple of things to say to you guys. One, Chris, you're enabling Bart. I'm very disappointed in you.
Enabling? What would you say? Why would you say enabling? How am I enabling?
You're enabling his bad behavior. He is whining. He's flummoxed. He keeps repeating himself.
I didn't whine.
He's contradicting himself. I mean, you said the Knicks are a different team in the playoffs. A caller just called 2 calls ago who said that, and you said, what's different? Everything is different.
Mm-hmm.
As for the matchup, I would agree that the Pistons are a tougher matchup because of their grit and their toughness. Definitely against the regular season Knicks team. But watching last night, both teams were going to win the game, then they wanted to lose the game. Both teams have serious flaws. Cleveland's much better on offense. I think I would still rather play Cleveland only because of the historic, the regular season with Detroit. But with Bart, come on, that's a bad offensive team. I mean, when you rely on
they're a bad
Tobias,
offensive team.
They're a terrible offensive team.
I'm sorry. When did the Knicks become a great defensive team?
In the playoffs.
Oh, again. I'm sorry.
Bart,
I'm sorry.
Detroit is playing 500 basketball in the playoffs.
Well, if we're going to be fair about the Knicks defensively, statistically, they were not a bad defensive team this year. In fact, they were a little bit better than they were a year ago, statistically. Do with that what you will. Now, did I feel like they were a team that was going to stifle you like they are in the postseason? No, I wouldn't say that. It was not one of the greatest defensive teams I've ever seen before we got into the playoffs, and they've played how they have.
The reason they beat the Philadelphia 76ers is because Josh Hart was able and Bridges was able to nullify or to destroy Maxey, right?
I think that's accurate.
How'd they look against Cade? Is Cade a different beast, being 6'6" and playing at his own pace, being able to shoot over those guys?
I think Maxey's, 6'1", maybe?
Right,
maybe.
6 feet.
Yeah.
Like, Cade is a different beast. So, bad matchup. Your defender that's supposed to stop everybody, y'all don't have a defender to stop him. He's barbecue chicken over them. So, what happens when your hero get their ass beat?
What about Anunoby?
He did Anunoby. Do you see what he did to Anunoby during the season?
He did. He beat him up a little bit.
Anunoby looked like Noby.
But is he a different player now?
With a bad hamstring? Yeah, sure, you're right. He's a different player.
800-919-3776. Lines are open.
Dial them up. Dial their ass up.
Your opportunities to talk to my partner right now while he is a wounded animal.
They keep acting like we
and
dead.
to run your mouth right now.
We down one.
Now would be a good time to do that. Eric in Woodbridge is up next on ESPN New York. Eric, what do you got? He's gone. What the hell is that?
Yeah, he knew what was coming.
He knew what was coming. He knew he was about to get smoked. Chris in Jersey next. ESPN New York. Chris, what's going on with you?
Hey, how's everybody? Yeah, and I just wanted to say to Bart, man, I just wanted to say to him, you are 9 points with 2 minutes left.
Yes.
You should have closed the deal.
You're right.
You should have closed it. I don't feel bad for y'all at all. And I want to say, just be careful what you wish for. You got game 6 coming up tomorrow night. You don't put no cheese on that taco, you're going to be singing hi, hey, ha, ha, and coon, coon.
Listen, I get it, Chris. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing, Chris. We're at the beginning. We're young. We're 22 years old.
Okay.
We're 20 years old. So listen, listen.
I get that.
Either we lose or we learn. But listen, Chris, you might want us to win. You want to know why? You might want us to win, Chris. And the reason why you might want us to win, because desperate people do desperate things.
See, this is...
And a desperate team like the Pistons that feels like, man, we just got embarrassed. Oh, our feelings are hurt. You might do something like spend all your money.
I say this respectfully.
You might do something like say, hey, Giannis, come to us.
I say this
We'll give you Jalen Duren.
I understand this.
And you don't want to see that. You don't want to see those Pistons. Because those Pistons will make sure that y'all get it built to ass for the next 5 years.
Let's be fair, though. When we start talking about the offseason and we start talking about this is only the beginning,
last year.
Talk about that all right now. Yes, after it was over. When you talk about it now,
no. What I'm saying is you don't want
loser talk.
What I'm
That's
saying,
what that
no.
is.
What I'm saying is you don't want it now. You can respond whenever you're ready, Chris. What I'm saying is you don't want the Pistons to be embarrassed and hurt, because hurt people hurt people, and to hurt people, they might say, Jalen Duren, you played like crap, and he don't get a chance to look decent enough, and they might say, we gonna move on from you, and we go get that boy Giannis, and you don't want that smoke.
Hey, I want all the smoke, man.
Nah,
I want all the smoke.
You want to know why you don't want that smoke, Chris? Because, honestly, y'all not going to win the championship this year, regardless. So you don't want that smoke because if you don't win
there it is.
Because if you don't win a championship
There's
this year.
the shiv right into the chest.
If you don't win a championship, you might go, but you'll be 5 days, you'll be 1 week delayed from the Pistons going to Cabo. You'll be as the Pistons are returning from Cabo, you'll be going to Cabo. So you don't really want that. And then guess what? You don't want to go out.
Will you be able to say at the end of it, the Pistons and Knicks won the same number of finals games?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't want that. A desperate team like the Pistons might just say, hey, they might do something they never did. They might work with the enemy. They might mess around and say, you know what, Boston? We need a scorer. You know what you need, Boston? A young, cheap, big man. How about you give us Jaylen Brown and we give you a Sir Thompson? No, we ain't going to give you a Sir. We give you Stu Beef. We give you Derwin. We give you Jenkins.
Give me our crap.
Give us Jaylen Brown. No, hold up. Duren?
I know. Well, listen.
He's 22.
I know.
He averaged 20. He was an all-star.
I know, and he disappeared.
I get it.
Yeah.
But how many? Listen, we can find a whole slew of young players that have struggled in the playoffs early in their career. Can we not?
Javi and Queens, this is why Bart is slightly better than Rick.
I'll take the slight win.
Jason Smith, you're grasping at straws.
Listen, I'm grasping at straws. What was y'all grasping at when y'all got sent home by Indiana last year? What was y'all grasping at when Julius Randle was in the spin-a-rooney and Trae Young, Ice Trae sent your ass home?
Bart Masterclass.
How am I grasping at straws when I've been on this air here for 5 years and I watch y'all grasping at straws, making excuses and talking about what y'all need to do, but not because y'all where y'all want to be. Now you want to point fingers at me when I'm basically who y'all were 2 years ago. And guess what? We ain't have to go buy ours. We drafted ours and developed ours. 5 starters, none drafted by the team.
Bart Masterclass in garbage and excuses. That also coming in on the chat.
That is true. Listen, I'm going to fight in this corner. You ain't going to just attack me, and I'm just going to take it.
Bart on
What is
full
this?
tilt.
What is this?
That from Mo.
What is this? Pulp Fiction? You ain't putting no ball in my mouth. I'm Ben Rames. I'm calling the fellas. We gonna get real medieval, and you better hope I let you be Bruce Willis.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Mornings with DiPietro and Rothenberg.
As a Knicks fan, you couldn't ask for more because it feels like, if not now, then when? With how this thing is lined up, with how well you're playing, with everyone healthy, with an extra week off, so OG can come back for game one.
If this is set up as well as it can be set up, what are your expectations for the rest of this postseason then?
NBA Finals.
NBA Finals.
Yeah.
DiPietro and Rothenberg. Morning 6 to 10 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Attention, New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios home internet for an incredible $20 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with autopay, mobile and home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios base monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a Capital One Saver card, so let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Progressive knows there's no one more important to your team than your pet. They're like your top draft pick.
And it looks like Chuck has selected Pepper the Corgi. Bold pick there, Deborah.
Yeah, Red Pepper has a high ceiling for sure, but he does have a tendency to bark at every tree.
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table, but also takes a lot off of it, especially when it's been left near the edge.
Nothing left to do now but suit him up for the dog park.
Protect your top draft pick from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
Another dominating step towards a championship.
And for the second consecutive season, the Knicks are on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Will this be the year the Knicks punch their ticket to the NBA Finals?
Inbound stolen by McBride, and then Brunson buries a far corner three. 5 points for Brunson in about 3 seconds.
Thanks to all our New York Knicks partners this season, including Verizon, Thrivewell Infusion, BetMGM, and London Jewelers on ESPN New York.
My friends, the ultimate race on water is coming to New York. It is Sail GP, where international teams go head-to-head in F-50 catamarans flying at over 60 miles an hour. High-stakes racing, iconic skyline views, the unmistakable buzz of summer in New York City. Kick off your summer at the Mubdala New York Sail Grand Prix. That is May 30th and 31st. The Mubdala New York Sail Grand Prix, May 30th and 31st. Experience the speed, the strategy, the spectacle of Sail GP. Sail GP like you have never seen it. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, and on the ESPN New York YouTube channel, KJ Jammer in the chat over on the YouTube channel. Bullies get bullied here, Bart.
By who? Bullies don't get bullied. They only get bullied by people that's better bullies.
I don't know that we should be talking about bullies get bullied when you have gotten punked in 3 games against the Pistons this year.
Yeah, all of a sudden, what you gonna do? Like swing at the air like Trey and Boys in the Hood?
That's a bit tough.
Wait, who are you, Chuck Norris? I'm gonna let you know. Or Bolo Yin? I'm gonna let you know. Boards don't hit back.
Bronx Roots, Bart. Just remember, everything you say now can be held against you later. You don't get to take a damn thing back. It's just we're trying to make the show entertaining. No.
I ain't entertaining nothing. I'm doing this for free.
Hiya, are you?
Well, not for free, but
if so, like
I can give you the $73 in the jar if you want.
Hiya Heights. Fight, Bart. Fight.
I'm a fight. I'm like Cinderella Man.
Where the hell have you been, Bart Scott?
I'm swinging for my team, baby. Listen, you would too. If you was the Knicks and you was sitting up here in Philadelphia, you would be in here fighting too, Knicks.
Oh, this should be good.
All the Knicks fans.
D in Queens. D, what's up? D!
Hey. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
All right, listen, Bart, your team is a year away. This has been you knew this the whole time. They were skipping a year. That's it.
Yes.
But you're starting to see what I feel about Knicks fans. Now you're starting to see why I can't stand them. You should be on my team, hoping if James Harden advances, he hits the game-winning shot to send the Knicks home. I think that's going to happen. It'll be hilarious. You should be on my side.
See, but to do that, I gotta accept defeat and I gotta die. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing that. Listen, I'm
not looking to die, but if you have to,
listen. If the Pistons lose, I want the Knicks to go to the finals. Because, if they keep talking trash, I want them to go to the finals. But I want it to be a big ass whooping. See what I'm saying? See, like, so if they have humble pie, if they just say, hey man, y'all a year or two away, which we are, we understand that. Like this on it's our second year in the playoffs. Like where was the Knicks in their process? Second year in the playoffs.
You're not getting punked.
Right, we just learned a lesson.
You're not getting punked. That's the thing. The Cavs are a better team, and it's funny. All these narratives. I want people to be the same loud about old boy that they've been this whole time, because he's the reason they're winning this series right now.
Yeah, they got two Hall of Famers. K to be a Hall of Famer. He's just one man.
I cannot get into the whole James Harden bit. Okay, James Harden's going to hit the game-winning shot.
No,
he's
playing his ass off though.
He's playing better now. Yeah, it's about time.
Because Donovan Mitchell was a no-show.
He was not really a factor last night.
And Max Strus is what picked up his slack.
You can't let Max Strus pick your pocket in that spot.
Yeah.
Can't let it happen.
You can't let him hit 8 threes. He kept getting open. But they did.
But that's a role. You can't let him do it on the road.
But they did a good job. They did a good job in putting 2 shooters in and having them picking the same. And they were picking for each other. So when he popped, he was ready to catch and shoot. I forgot the other little snow bunny that was out there.
What, for Cleveland?
Yeah, they got 2 snow bunnies.
Tom, it's Sam Merrill probably. Tom, I think it's out of line that you keep playing that. I just want to make sure that's clear.
That was not me, by the way.
Whatever, Tom. Whatever helps you sleep.
Like I said, Tom, I want you to get your Yankees catcher mitt. I want you to get down there. Carlin, I see your fingers, man.
Well, I'm lining up to take Sam and Montclair. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will.
Look at my hands. My hands are completely free of touching anything.
Listen, I want you to go get your catching gear, Tom. I want you to get on your knees. I want you to lick Max Fried's elbow.
Go ahead, Tom. Go lick Max Fried's elbow.
I'll make that an ESPN New York YouTube exclusive.
Sam in Montclair.
See, now you got OnlyFans. Look at him. He's joining. Tom, if you want to download and subscribe to Tom's OnlyFans, hit us up in the DMs.
What do you think Tom should charge a month for that? $8
to be catching to put on the catcher mitt and be catching?
No.
I'm talking about the Max Fried to put on the catching gear so he can lick Max Fried's elbow.
That's what you were talking about?
Yes.
How about Sam and Montclair? I can. You know how frustrating it is to know that you can't even make a turn down a questionable street without crashing into a wall.
Every questionable street is a dead end at the end. Believe that, with speed bumps.
Even if you're turning it into a damn dead end. How about Sam in Montclair? Sam, what's going on?
What's going on, fellas? Let me start this off by saying two quick things. Bart, peace, black man. But let me say this, man. You are like, let's stop this fallacy that you kind of secretly, you want the Knicks to prosper after Detroit. You want the Knicks to prosper because they're the local team. You're equivalent to that person you think is a friend, and then y'all have a small argument or y'all have a little joke fest, and you say something like, your sneaker's dirty, and that person say back to you, well, your mother died. That's how you are. Like, that's how you treat the Knicks. Like, I'm glad it played out this way. So after this, never say you secretly root for the Knicks. You just a Pistons fan that do radio in New York, and that's fine. But all this, hey, I want the local team. Stop it. Stop. You're a super Knick hater. And my second thing is, what you just said, right? You said the Pistons are a year or two away. Pistons are a good team. We know that. We know they need some help. But you saying the Pistons are a couple of years away, they just need a couple of more things. But when the Knicks say, well, that's why we're going to beat you, because you are a couple of years away. That's what Knicks fans think. They just think y'all not ready yet. But you just go, well, we beat you in the regular season. That don't matter. The Knicks has been building battle scars for these last couple of regular seasons. They played this regular season just for the playoffs.
But
the Pistons played the regular season to try to get back to the Knicks.
Right. But stop. We wanted to get back to the Knicks because we built our team to beat the Knicks. That's why I say that. And listen, everybody here knows this. I've been doing radio in New York for for 9 years?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, because I did TV for 4 years and I came to radio.
Yep.
From day one, I've been a Knicks fan. From day one, I've been a Mets fan.
Yep. I can vouch for it. I was there.
From day one, I've been an Islanders/Devils fan. I'm always going to hate on the Yankees because I feel like it shows no character to come in town and jump on a team with the most championships in all of professional sports. That's weak. That's like that's like when I run into little kids and they're like, oh, I root for Golden State. Where you live? Cleveland? You piece of dirt. You know what I'm saying? Or when I run into some people that were born in the 70s, like, oh, yeah, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Low class.
See, I don't think that was necessary.
When I run into kids that were
Didn't
born
need to point out I was born in the 70s again either.
when I run into kids that are born in the 2000s and they say they're a Patriots fan, jerks, need atomic wedgies, because it is easy to jump on a bandwagon when a team is in the midst of a dynasty and all of a sudden that's your team.
Javi in Queens, Bart stress eating right now.
I am. I ate some trail mix. I ate 2 Reese's Cups.
The queso chips.
And I'm eating queso chips.
I still will never get over how you can eat all that crap, and I walk in here with a bagel, and you'll act like I just brought in a bomb.
But that's because you stress eat, but you eat. And when you eat, you be in fasting mode. What happens is when you don't diet the right way, or you stop giving yourself food, your body holds on to the fat because it thinks it's going to survival mode.
Hey, this morning, 279.
See?
Been a while.
See?
Been a while for the big fella.
You going
2011, I'm calculating, was the last time I was in this ballpark.
So everybody that's out there saying that I'm not a Knicks fan, I've been a Knicks fan for like 9 years since I've been here, right? I'm very friendly with a lot of the players, but when you come at me, all that goes out the window. It's like you can be my girlfriend, you go at my mama, then we got problems.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, law, bite back. Did you know that Social Security disability takes a bite out of every one of your paychecks? So when they deny your claim, bite back. I'm John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, and I'm proud to announce our first ever Social Security Disability Webinar. It's happening on June 3rd at 1 o'clock. In just 1 hour, you'll learn your rights, understand the appeals process, and find out how our experienced SSD attorneys can help you get the benefits you've earned. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Register now by calling 1-800-BITE-BACK, 1-800-248-3222, or go online to daglawteam.com/SSD webinar. That's daglawteam.com/SSD webinar. D'Agostino Law is here to bite back, to fight back, to get you the SSD benefits you've earned. Register today 1-800-248-3222.
Long Island is more exciting than ever at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. This month, it's time to saddle up for some big wins with our $65,000 Winner's Circle drawing. Be here every Friday in May between 4 and 6 p.m. when 4 winners will be drawn every hour to win $250 free play. At 7 p.m., 4 winners will join the Winner's Circle to win $2,500 cash. Ride your winning streak where Long Island wins at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
This is Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg.
There is something about what you're seeing from the core of this team. Take them out right from the start. The knockout punch was thrown 5 minutes into the game.
No, it's crazy.
There's something about the mentality of this team as a veteran group that's been through some wars that kind of suggests that if there's ever a time to believe in the New York Knicks, the year is now to believe in them.
Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg. Weekdays at 3 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
If you're trying to save money but still eat well, just go to Wild Fork Foods and thank me later. You get pork tenderloin for $2.50 a pound, ground turkey for $3 a pound, ground chorizo for only $4 a pound. Those are everyday staples at serious value, and it's all blast frozen, so you're not sacrificing quality. Plus, they've got over 450 options, 7 locations, or same-day delivery at wildforkfoods.com. Go check out Wild Fork Foods.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Chris Canty here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that your fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
This is Bart and Carlin.
If you are the Knicks right now, would you rather the Cavaliers win this series, or would you rather the series go 7 games?
They want them to get to the Cavs. They don't want to see Detroit.
If I'm the Knicks, can't believe I'm saying this, doesn't matter anymore. Let this thing go out and let this thing go 7.
They do not want to see Pistons.
They beat the daylights out of them all year. I understand that, but I'm starting to buy into the mentality that this is a different team.
It is a style of play that they do not want to see.
This is Bart and Carlin on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
All the smoke still coming in for my partner today. 800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN. It's Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York. The question for Knicks fans today is pretty simple. Aside from just going at Bart with his team being down 3-2 now to the Cavs after I'm not going to lie, it's a brutal loss last night. You're up 9 with 2.5 minutes left, and then to have Asur Thompson make a dynamic defensive play and then get tripped pretty clearly intentionally by Jared Allen and not have the foul called where he should have been on the free throw line at the end of regulation to win the game, that is a brutal, brutal way to lose that game. Having said all that, if you're a Knicks fan, what right now do you feel like is the more preferable situation? And you can vote on this over on our ESPN New York YouTube channel. Would you rather the Cavs win this series in 6, or it doesn't matter who wins and it just goes 7 games? The poll ended? Who ended that poll? Sons of guns.
I believe the YouTube gods ended the poll.
Oh,
but I
okay.
do have the results. If you want me to throw it back up there.
I would like you to throw it back up there, but let's have the results so far.
All right, the results so far. There were 182 votes. Cavs win in 6, took home 48% of the vote. Series goes 7-52, pretty much right down the middle.
Right down the middle. There you go. So go there and vote. at 800-919-3776 over on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. Let us also remind you that on the YouTube channel, you can stream the full weekday lineup live, watch complete replays, or catch up fast with can't-miss highlights. Jump into the live chat, react in real time, make your voice part of the show. Subscribe to ESPN New York on YouTube now and stay locked in so you never miss a moment. I will get to some of the football later on because we've got the Giants schedule and the Jets schedule leaking slowly throughout the course of the day. We do know that the Giants now, and this is from Art Stapleton of NorthJersey.com. Art does a tremendous job. The Giants are definitively going to open the season with back-to-back primetime games. They have the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football in Week 1 at the Giants, and then in Week 2, they will be on the road at the Rams for Monday Night Football.
Ooh-wee.
That was Phil Simms.
Hey, that's a tough way to start the game, man. Like, listen, that's a tough way to start.
Again, the poll is back up there at ESPN New York. If you're the Knicks, would you rather have the Cavs win in 6 or Cleveland and Detroit go to a Game 7? Let us continue on some of these phones. You let me know when you need a break.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm like a Sir Thompson, baby. I go the whole game, damn.
Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going.
See if we can get a decent call for you at the end of the game, too. How about that? Bryce in Amityville. Next, ESPN New York. Bryce, what's going on?
Hey, guys, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay, so did you guys see that Dylan Brooks meme when he has all the jewelry and he's watching LeBron James get closed out?
Yeah, we actually watched it in real time. I actually saw it on TV. I didn't see the meme. I saw the actual thing.
Well, yeah, that was me staying up last night in that OT game praying on Detroit's downfall. Let me give you just for a second, but hold on just for 1 second. All these guys, do you remember that list that you had of all these guys better than Brunson?
Yeah, Cade is better than Brunson.
The NBA in turnovers.
Yeah, he's better than Brunson. I think these playoffs are showing that he's better than Brunson. They had to take the ball out of Brunson's hands because he was hurting the team.
This man, Cade, is leading. Okay, he's leading the NBA in turnovers.
So Bryce, you think that Cade, and as you can see, Cade doesn't hide on defense. He actually, did you see how he banned up Harden and took the ball from him twice? That's real defense on an elite player. You wouldn't put Brunson on Pat Beverly.
All right. Well, obvious, but the game before that, Donovan Mitchell fried him. Did you forget that Donovan fried Cade the last game?
Yeah, but you know what?
I'm talking about fried.
But you know what? He fried him in the second half. He wasn't the only person checking him in the second half, but he fried him. But he fried him because we still trust him. You don't trust Brunson against nobody on defense. So let's not even talk about that. If you were starting a team, Bryce, which is my son's name, if you were starting a team, if anybody in this league was starting a team, they're not starting with a 5'11" or 6 foot point guard that can't play defense.
So we're gonna start it with the turnover machine. Got it.
Oh, is he? Is he the turnover machine, or did he average more assists than Brunson and more rebounds and better defensive player? And by the way, he's like 6 years younger. So good luck. It's like getting your ass whooped by your little brother.
Let's not turn Cade into James Harden, please. Okay?
Yeah, like, come on. What are we talking about, bro?
I don't think Cade at any point in his career is going to have, what is it? I believe the number is 29. 29 postseason games where he has more turnovers than actual field goals.
Yeah, let's not. Nobody in the playoffs has carried their team more than Cade Cunningham. So we're not gonna turn this into a Cade Cunningham roast.
Hashtag truth. Hashtag truth.
Huh? No, so speak up.
Wemby was carried his team more than Cade.
Wemby had missed like 8 games.
And Wemby's got Derek Harper.
Castle.
He's got Dylan Harper. He's got Castle.
He got De'Aaron Fox.
He's got guys to work with.
He's got,
comparatively speaking.
He got Barnes. Barnes won a championship.
They're a different team with Wemby off the floor.
Oh, are they, or did they kick ass and close dudes out without Wemby on even playing?
Did they win the
first
game?
round? The first round.
Did they win the game that he got kicked out of?
Okay, that's one. That's because the other team got a dude named Ant-Man. He's pretty damn good. But what about the first series when they won 2 games without him? Okay, thanks a lot. How many games is the Pistons winning without Cade in the playoffs? Thanks a lot. All right.
Damn, Joe.
Yeah, there you go.
You wilted like a flower, man.
Well, when you're back into a corner and you lose.
By the way, 6 turnovers last night, but had 13 field goals. He had the same number of turnovers that he had 3-point shots made.
Yeah,
Cade did last night.
How many points did he have last night?
I don't know, 39.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come on now. Stop it, man.
Next highest scorer had 19.
Come on, brother. Like, listen. We all, listen, my list actually looked better now than it did at the beginning of the year. Because who are the two guys, who are two guys that I had above Jalen Brunson that proved themselves right? I had Cade in front of him, and I had Jalen Brown. I think I was proven right. Anybody want to take? Anybody think that Brunson is better than Jalen Brown? Two-way player again. Okay, thanks a lot. I'll wait.
Anyone?
I'll wait. Anybody from the peanut gallery over there?
I'd still take Jalen Brunson. Who's still alive in the playoffs? Who beat?
That's a team thing, brother. That's not an individual talent thing.
Let's be, Joe, let's at least be honest about one thing, okay? If we're looking at which guy is the better player and has more physical attributes to be the better player.
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brunson?
Brown.
Jalen Brown?
More attributes?
Than Cade?
Yeah. Oh, than Cade?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Are you talking about Jalen Brown versus Jalen Brunson?
Correct.
Oh, of course you would take Jalen Brown over Jalen Brunson. I'm saying Cade over Brunson. We got our Jalen's confused here. Look at Bart. It's just gonna look at his face
because I can't believe like Cade carried his team to the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference with nobody else on that team that you're going to take. You'll take before you get to center. You'll take probably 4 players in the Eastern Conference before you take Jalen Duren.
Cesar Brazil, Brunson is not a cancer. Oh, Jalen Brown's a cancer? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see cancer when they were winning the championship, and he carried them all season long. What about Cade? Cade Cunningham's a cancer? No. Come on. You know what? Let's start a new poll, Tom. Starting a team today. Just to make a point.
Just Eastern Conference.
Would you rather have Cade or Brunson? Now, we're in New York. I understand where this poll is likely headed, but would you be honest with yourself? Would you rather have Cade or Jalen Brunson right now?
The first person you stop at, like the first comparison that you'd be like, I'll take Brunson is Maxey.
That's over on the ESPN New York YouTube channel.
You'll say, you know what? I'll take Brunson over Maxey.
Let us continue on the phone lines because that seems to be working pretty well today. Here's Jose in Connecticut next on ESPN New York. Jose, what's up, baby?
What's up, baby? What's going on, man? Bart, man, you do it to yourself, man. First of all, answer Carlin's question. I'd rather go 7 because obviously you want more rest, especially for OG after Bart jinxed him, right? But like that's all that matters.
Jose, that's you. Jose, you jinxed him. Jose, you one did it. Jose, Jose, you the one who did it.
Yeah, no, that's you. You named him. But anyway, no, but then like, if you come on, and honestly, if you put like True Serum and Bart after watching those two teams. Both of those teams is getting smoked by the Knicks because they play dumb basketball, and especially in the clutch.
That's true. They don't know how to close.
You can say whatever you want about you can say whatever you want about Cade over Brunson in the clutch. Right now, Brunson is the most clutch player in the league. Right now, last night, the two best players were Harden and Cade. Both of them were turnover machines, especially Cade. But even Harden, who everybody kept saying had some great game, you saw that. He missed like 4 free throws. He had 2 stupid turnovers. And remember that stupid lob? He could have closed out the game and he'd mess up that lob because he didn't know what to do. Like, dude,
Cade's just tired.
No one's playing like that.
Cade is just tired, man. He's been playing way too many minutes in the playoffs. He's never gone this far before. He's coming back from a collapsed lung. Like, you forget that? He's coming back from a collapsed lung. You're asking him to play 40, 35 minutes a game. And you're also asking him not only to put up all the points, you're asking him to play the team's best player. And he's doing that at a high level. He's defending at a high level, and he's playing offenses at a high level. You don't ask Brunson to do a damn thing on defense, but just stay out the way.
I mean, I have to tell you, the fact that we're only a minute into this poll, and it's already going 70-30 Brunson. You people are out of your minds if you're going to say that.
Crazy as hell.
Out of your minds.
Hey, like I said, in the clutch, who are you going to take in the clutch, though? You're going to take Brunson.
Whoa.
Right now, I would rather have Brunson.
No. How many games have Cade closed out? Remember, they were facing elimination 3 games in a row against the Magic. Who the hell you think hit the big shots at the end of the game? What the hell are you talking about? Cade ain't clutch? Even with that, did you see him hit the 3 or almost hit the 3 coming off to put it there?
But it almost doesn't count. Almost does not count there.
Okay.
And secondly,
what about the 3 closeout games?
Let's say this about the clutch thing. The clutch thing is not fair because Brunson's had many more opportunities in the clutch than Cade has yet. So you can't say Cade's not clutch because he has been a couple of times, but you can't say he's more clutch than Brunson when Brunson's had many more opportunities and has come through. I'm just trying to be a fair mediator in this whole thing.
How clutch was Brunson last year against the Pacers? Oh, okay. I'll wait.
See,
what about the year before that? How clutch was he when they got shut out? When they got shut out the year before, he been here 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've been to the playoffs how many years?
All 4.
All 4.
Mm-hmm.
At what point was Brunson not clutch because they got their ass sent home?
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York at 800-919-3776. Joe Leo, would you care to?
I would say the only series that you could probably pin on Brunson's inability to close it out is that Miami series. And then he got hurt at the end of that series anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first year he got here.
I guarantee you, my guy don't flop.
Here we go with the flopping.
We play big boy ball. We don't complain.
Here we go with the flopping.
Cade is LeBron in Cleveland the first time, right now. He can only do so much by himself. He needs some help.
Help is coming, brother.
It's not here right now.
Okay, but it's not here right now.
It's not going to help you right now.
We ain't dead right now. You don't think we can go to Cleveland and win?
How was game 4?
I asked you a question. Do you think we can go to Cleveland and win?
I think you could.
If we can win game 6, game 7 is a toss-up, baby.
Black Metronome Cat is going to wear Angel Reese's perfume against Duran next round.
He better not. He might mess around in Pulp Fiction, Cat.
That's rough. Jason in Queens next, ESPN New York. Jason, what's going on?
Hey guys, I want to start off with Bart. Bart, I loved your fire on the field when you played with the Jets. I love your fire on the radio. Never change, man. I want to just get into these points really quick. I'm getting kind of annoyed right now with some of the Knicks fan calling, like, with the Cade slander. I'm not going to tolerate any Jalen slander, but Cade is an amazing player. I understand that as a Knicks fan. He's given us fits. But right now, as a team, as a whole, in these playoffs, I'm more confident in the Knicks as a team being able to come, go into Detroit and beat the Pistons in a 7-game series. It doesn't matter if it's the Cavs or the Pistons, but if it is the Pistons, either way, we're going to be playing the best team in the NBA when it comes to the finals. So it doesn't matter which team we go against. But if it is the Pistons, and we do go against you guys, if they step up and beat the Cavs, I have 2 words as a Knicks fan, Bart. Can't wait.
Oh, yeah. We can't wait either if we get there because that means we overcome the odds. And then now we're starting to feel like we're just a team of destiny.
This is really interesting to me right now when you think about what the ideal scenario is for the Knicks, because there's no way you could have told me at the beginning of the playoffs that I would feel differently about facing the Pistons, given what the Pistons had done to the Knicks this season. Just made them absolutely look silly every time they played them. But right now, it is a legitimate question to ask, would you rather have the Cavs win in 6 or that series, no matter who wins, go to 7? And I want to point this out again. First of all, yesterday, we had a caller call up about this. I have to apologize. I'm not going to blame anybody else. I'm the one who said it on the air. But somebody else gave me bad information, so it is somebody else's fault. So I will blame somebody else. Anyway, point being is this. If the series does end in 6, Game 1 will be Sunday if the Cavs win on Friday night, and that game would be at Madison Square Garden. Then you'd have Game 2 on Tuesday, but then you would have 4 days off between Tuesday and Saturday, or 3 days off, until between Games 2 and Games 3. So that would allow 2 things to happen. Number 1, it would allow the Western Conference to catch up a little bit. And number 2, it would allow the Cavs to get a bit of a rest after winning in 6, even though they went to play immediately because the Knicks had a week off. The Cavs would get a couple of days to rest up themselves. But if this series goes 7, there will be no extra rest in the middle. It will be, they will have Game 7 on Sunday. Game 1 will be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. That's how that next series would go. So there is no extra rest in the next series if this one does go 7. I think the Knicks, obviously the Knicks have an advantage in either scenario, but I think really in the Cavaliers scenario, if they win, just given the matchups with Cleveland and given the fact that Cleveland's going to have to go and play those first 2 games right away, I would rather have that. But I can see the case now being made. And for it going 7, I'm not going to feel bad like I would have at the beginning of the year because they're going to be facing Detroit.
You know what, Chris? I think I want some humble pie.
Well, let's find out what Derek in Hillside has for a recipe for that. Derek, what's up?
What's going on, my guys? See, being on hold, I definitely had all the intentions to basically put Bart in check about his Pistons. But all these people calling in talking about Cade got me flustered because you got to add context. The reason why Cade looking like how he is right now, he doesn't have the help. So like Bart keeps saying, he's tired right now. He's literally carrying his team on his back. But with that being said, Bart, you talking at both sides of your mouth because you're saying that Cade is tired.
Close your door.
Are you getting in or out of the 1983 Chrysler Cordoba? Which is it?
He got a Chrysler LeBaron, man.
I had a Chrysler LeBaron. I love that car. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, this car's a snitch. But anyway, but yeah, it's just like do you think Cade is not going to have the energy to sustain to basically beat the Knicks? And on top of that, the rest of the team ain't because they're too young. They've never been this far before. So it's like, at the one hand, like I do want to be on your side because everybody's coming calling about this Cade slant and I can't stand it. But at the same time, we looking at it, and I mean, 4K, the Pistons are not ready right now, and it's okay. We're just watching the maturation of a team that's going to be one of those teams that everybody is going to have to see. Because I feel like Detroit's going to have that dynasty probably for the next year or so. Who knows? They might get D-Book to come back home, and if they get D-Book, it's up for the rest of the league. Because I truly believe that's all he's missing is a guard and a scorer. There it is, and then at that. During, I don't know what, like since that breakup with Angel Reese, he's really done it a whole 180. So all you got to do is invite Angel Reese to come to the Knicks game, and he's going to be flustered.
Yeah.
So, I mean, other than that, I wish you all the best, bro, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I appreciate that. But listen, when I say like when you listen, Cade is tired, right? I think Sir Thompson's one of these guys that's like a mutant. He like Dennis Rodman. This dude can go out and party all night, which he doesn't look like he does that, but he got to can go out all night and party. But this is why I'm optimistic about the Pistons, right? Cade Cunningham, 24 years old. Jalen Duren, 22 years old. Isaiah Stewart, Stu Beef, 24 years old. Asur Thompson, 23 years old. Marcus Sasser, who you saw got in yesterday, 25 years old. Ronald Holland II, 20 years old. You understand why I'm so optimistic about my Pistons?
I do. It's hard to be that optimistic when you're in the middle of the series and you're about to lose. You want to have this feeling a week after the season ends, that's fine. When you're in the middle of the series, I don't want to hear about the future.
No, but this is why I'm still optimistic that if they play the Knicks, that they'll be okay. Isaiah Stewart's going to play in the Knicks series, right? He was the big reason why things went south last year because he got injured. He hasn't played that much. You talk about Paul Reed, right? We talk about Paul Reed. Paul Reed maybe played 10, 15 minutes this season. He's 26 years old. He got juice left. Like, what I'm saying is if the Pistons play the Knicks, it's going to be a whole different group that's going to play that didn't play against Orlando because Orlando was so damn big and so damn tall that guys like Holland didn't play. Guys like Stu Beef didn't play much in that series, right? Paul Reed didn't play much in that series. So those guys are still rested. They can give juice. You can start giving Cade a little bit more time off to try and get his legs back underneath him. So if I'm a Knicks fan, if I was a Knicks fan, and I am a Knicks fan, only not against the Pistons, I would not want to see Detroit. I'd much rather have the team that want us to outscore you because want to outscore you and got a skinny big and Jared Allen, who he ain't no tough guy, and they got a skinny dude in Mobley who don't want no smoke. Who Cat outweighs probably by like 30 pounds, who gonna take his little ass to school. I think the matchups are much easier for the Knicks if they go against the Cavs because the Cavs want to outscore you, and nobody's scoring more than the Knicks. See, usually when great defense play great offense, the great defense always wins because offense is not used to having to deal with somebody that can cause that type of resistance. Great offense against great offense, that's just who's hitting shots.
So, Tom, I want to ask this question, and I'll ask it to Joe Leo, too. It's been striking me over the last few minutes. Should we collectively, as a show, be rooting for Knicks-Pistons in the next round from an entertainment standpoint, or will this be insufferable?
Well, I think from an entertainment standpoint, I think we would obviously want Detroit.
Or is the answer to that yes?
I think both things can be true. Because some people will be miserable by it, but listen, that's how we root. You follow your heart. And ultimately, I think it would be more entertaining if we're Pistons-Knicks, because then we get more of this.
And we know it ain't going to be. I think if the Knicks play Cleveland, it's going to be the Knicks sweep Cleveland.
Joe Leo?
Give me 2 more weeks of this.
Yeah?
Give me 2 more weeks. I'm actively rooting for Knicks-Pistons.
Tom, let's put it up on the poll. Just from an entertainment standpoint, okay? This is how we should word it. From an entertainment standpoint, with Bart, do you want Knicks-Pistons? Yes or no?
And by the way, unsurprisingly, the chat wants to start their team with Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
68%.
I find that stunning.
That does let me know that they're a bunch of liars. Those are the same people that look at their kids dead in the eye and tell them they smart, and damn near look their kids in their eye and say, you can be the president of the United States of America. Just liars. Dishonest liars. Can I say
As opposed
something?
to you can be the captain of your bowling team.
Right. Some of y'all should be telling y'all kids, listen, you can be a crossing guard. Anyway, Jalen Duran, $6 million.
Okay, we don't need to go through the whole.
Paul Reed, $5 million.
We do not need to go through the Pistons payroll and how they're making nothing. Now nobody cares now, okay?
Saying, wait till we spend money.
The Tsunami, Joe Leo like a boss. Jason Vildas, fraud. Chemdoc, Cade just turned the ball over again. Damn, LOL.
Oh, yeah, just wait till Brunson start bouncing the ball because they we can't figure out OKC.
Johnny Blaze, I really want Knicks-Pistons. Justin Gittins, Bart, this isn't 80s basketball anymore. Stop with the tough players talk.
What are you talking about? We right at the same point y'all at. Y'all the ones trying to get hard. Y'all the ones screaming at Kent, you're too soft.
Once
you're
again,
too soft.
Strictly from an entertainment standpoint, go over to the ESPN New York YouTube channel and vote. Strictly from an entertainment standpoint, do you want Knicks-Pistons? 800-919-3776. Other big question today has to do with whether or not it matters anymore who you play. Would you rather have the Cavaliers win in 6 or just this series go 7, period? All of that is on the table. We will spend a few minutes next on where we stand with the schedules coming out at the moment. And by the way, there is a major injury scare for the Yankees. We'll discuss that as well. It's Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
Get your knee pads, Tom.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Want to earn extra revenue for your business? Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for local business owners to assist with deliveries. When you become a partner, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area on a schedule that works for you. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra revenue and exposure for your business. Plus, Amazon Hub Delivery makes it easy to get started. There's no upfront cost, delivery experience, or long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This Deere season, John Deere wants to give you the home field advantage. We're bringing you the best offers of the season, whether that's cash off on select new machines or a shot at the ultimate Major League Baseball prize package. Because right now, you can enter for a chance to win an MLB All-Star experience for you and 3 friends, complete with travel and lodging for All-Star Week this July. Deer season is going on now through June 3rd. Visit johndeere.com/deer season to enter and view the offers and complete contest rules. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Jet and Giant schedule is what we know so far, momentarily. A lot of it not confirmed yet, but what we do know, we will share with you at 800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. Mets hosting the Tigers, 1:10 p.m. Our coverage right here on 880 ESPN New York starts at 12:30, which means at that time, we will only be heard on the ESPN New York app or over on YouTube. Tullamore Dew is the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. All right. Few of the Jet games that we can tell already and how it looks like it is shaking out. We know Jordan Schultz. These are just, I can't credit everybody. There have been a lot of different reports. And I also want to be clear. This is not confirmed, but most of it appears pretty credible. This is not any sources that are telling me anything. This is just what I've seen out there on Twitter from reliable reporters for the most part. In other words, I'm not getting this from Manish, okay? Week 1, Jets are in Tennessee Ooh. So Bob Saleh right away in week 1.
And the return of Jermaine Johnson.
I mean, I guess that's part of it, but
Sweat.
What is that from? What is the what the F from?
Is that Rex?
That was Bob Saleh on, I believe, the K Show.
Oh, that was Bob.
That's right.
In response to what?
I wish I had.
You pick a subject.
Oh, that's amazing.
I wish we had the answer.
But also, you got Sweat going back. Y'all traded me for this bum?
You know, Tavondre Sweat was in Tennessee for 2 years. It's not the Tavondre Sweat Bowl.
It's the Jermaine Johnson.
Or was he even there 2 years? Maybe it was just 1 year. I don't know. Anyway, looks like week 2 Jets are home for Green Bay. Week 3
1-1.
Week 3 at Buffalo.
2-1.
Week 4.
Yeah, I said it. Joe Brady don't know nothing. He a head coach. He goes crumble.
Week 4 at Chicago. Week 5 Cleveland at home.
Oh, week 2 and 3.
Some of the others I don't have all specifics on. They've got the Broncos in week 14.
We always play the Broncos good.
They're home for the Broncos.
Oh, goddamn.
Looks like the Dolphins at Miami. Miami at home week 7.
Dolphins might be the worst team in football.
And it looks like they may be closing out the season at Miami.
They might be the worst team in football. We get 2 of those.
Well, yeah, you do. And then week 17, the Vikings at home.
All right, that might be an ass case.
This is what we got. What else we got? Oh, okay. Week 5, the Browns. I told you that. Week 7, Dolphins at home. I told you that. Week 8, Raiders at home.
We winning 7 games, baby.
Week 10, Bills at home.
All right, they gave revenge.
And then it looks like week 16, Patriots at home.
And we're going to split.
Again, these are not confirmed. These are just according to all the different reports that we have seen out there so far. So here's what I'm making clear to you. Anything that comes out of my mouth right now in relation to the schedule is not my fault.
So they're holding it to you.
No, I'm not reporting a damn thing. I'm simply aggregating and regurgitating everyone else without giving them credit, thus to make sure to tick off every reporter out there working hard. I give you no credit today.
You ain't regurgitating.
You put it out there. I am the Dove Kleiman, apparently, of talk show hosts today.
Yeah, you're not regurgitating. You breaking.
Giants. We do know first 2 weeks of the year. This is I'm going off of here, Art Stapleton, NorthJersey.com. This is what it looks like tentatively. They open, as we know, against the Cowboys on Sunday night, September the 13th, at home.
That's tough.
That's confirmed, okay? At the Rams, the following week, confirmed, Monday Night Football. So prime time, 2 weeks in a row.
That might be the two of the best teams in the NFC.
Looks like they've got Thursday Night Football, week 10, home for the Commanders.
Oh, we got them.
That's on November 12th. Looks like their bye is week 9.
They got Commanders.
Unconfirmed that. Okay. At the Lions, week 16, Monday Night Football.
That's going to be a physical game.
And tentatively, last 3 games of the year, again, week 18 often ends up meaning nothing, but do with this what you will. Last 3 games of the year would be at Detroit, Monday Night Football.
Damn.
At Dallas.
They got Detroit twice, or Jets got Detroit too?
Jets have Detroit as well.
Okay, because I heard you hear Detroit twice. Okay.
Okay. They would have the Cowboys week 1 and week 17. At Dallas week 17.
Dallas going to be tough, man.
That's not going to be easy.
That defense is anywhere like halfway decent. That offense is tough, man.
And then home for the Eagles to close out the regular season.
They're going to have to win 1 or 2 to try and get where they want to go if they try and get to the postseason. 2 of those last games, you can't lose. You can't go to playoffs and lose your last 2 games.
Looks like mid-December they're in Seattle potentially, week 14. And then the Browns would be week 15 at home.
Oh, we got that win.
Again, these are all, nothing is confirmed yet. This is according to different reports that are out there. And, of course, the entire schedule comes out tonight. We will be monitoring different teams' social media and see what they do with it to have some fun with it.
Yeah, super concerned, man. Nabers getting his knee cleaned out for the second time, man. That's tough business right there. Like,
let's talk about that for a second. Now, if you remember,
how bad was it?
A few weeks ago, before the draft, John Harbaugh was talking to the media, and if you listen to what he said about Malik Nabers versus what he had to say about Cam Skattebo, it was pretty clear that Skattebo was they were a lot more optimistic about Skattebo, and then all of a sudden, we find out that Nabers is having a second procedure to, quote, clean it out. And still very optimistic, especially in recent days, that he will be ready for week 1. But you never like to hear the phrase PUP to start training camp, which is possible for Nabers at this point.
And it's crazy because we're talking about Patrick Mahomes being ready for the start of the season. Everybody, he's doing drills, throwing the football. And then you hear Nabers, and Nabers happened so much earlier. Mahomes happened in November. His happened in September, right?
Nabers happened in September, but he didn't get the surgery until October.
Yeah, but still.
Here is Schefter, Adam Schefter, that is, ESPN senior NFL insider, on Get Up this morning with the latest on Malik Nabers.
He recently underwent a second surgery on his knee to have some of the scar tissue taken out because it was causing some stiffness. Now, again, I don't know that it was a huge setback, but it's not something that you want to have happen for a wide receiver. They're still hopeful that he'll be ready for opening night against the Dallas Cowboys, that Sunday night opener at MetLife Stadium. But to have a second knee surgery like that is not something that you want to hear with your star, thoroughbred receiver.
So, that is not what you want to hear. And I'm not going to be pessimistic about the situation, but it does feel like a wait-and-see approach to me. I'm not going to lie. A little bit scary when we're talking about this player. A little bit scary to have this be the case in week 2.
Is it scar tissue? When you have surgery, that's usually, and they go in, no matter if it's like a clean out or anything, that's an additional 4 weeks.
Now, Ryan Dunleavy from the New York Post, who covers the NFL, does a great job, has just retweeted what he believes to be the Giants' full schedule. I'll give that to you in moments. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, fetch. I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Registration ends in 2 weeks. Take the test.
The NBA playoffs are in full swing, and with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, your winnings get a boost every single day, all playoffs long. Bet player props, bet live, from the opening tip to the final possession. Every bucket, every dime, every clutch takeover matters. And DraftKings Sportsbook keeps boosting you all the way through. All DraftKings customers can enjoy a profit boost every single day throughout the playoffs. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code WHSQ to claim your profit boost. That's code WHSQ Q to get a boost every day of the NBA playoffs. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. 21 plus, New York only. Eligibility and restrictions apply. One profit boost per customer per day. NBA playoff bets only. Bet restrictions apply and vary when offered. Max bet and boost vary. Boost only applies to winnings and expires at the end of the last NBA game each day. See terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
Rich Eisen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payments sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
It's playoff basketball. You got to do a little bit of everything.
The intensity levels are at an all-time high. These are the NBA playoffs. Every team looking to make a run.
This is incredible.
Every player looking to make history.
Give me all you got. Let's go.
So tune in, because this is going to be unbelievable.
This is exactly what we want.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google continue on ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
So back in the day, you'll remember Mike and the Mad Dog, and on schedule day, they would go through and tell you wins and losses here in May about the schedule. So we have what we believe to be the Giants schedule from Bobby Skinner of Giants Nation Pod and Ryan Dunleavy, who retweeted that. So I will play both the roles of Dog and Mike in doing this.
What the hell are you, Eddie Murphy?
No. No, I'm not in any way.
Sour Shoes, maybe?
Sherman Klump?
Sour Shoes.
We ain't heard from Sour Shoes in like
not a long time. Mike from Mayapack.
4 years.
Yeah. Nice guy. Out of his mind, but nice guy. Anyway, Bart, and you give me your impressions, win or loss, and then I will give it to you as Princess.
Let me get my pen. I'll write on the max out early.
Okay. On Max Fried's injury on the back of the Daily News. Bart, I swear to God, is the only man who still buys the newspaper. The actual hard copy of the newspaper, which I honestly did not know was still out there. But here we are. All right. Listen, Mike, week 1, September 13th, it is a Sunday night football. Giants host the Cowboys. That's a win. What say you?
Nah, man. I think the Cowboys going to be in the NFC Championship.
All right. So you got them at 0-1.
Yep.
You just start keeping the schedule. You tell me win, loss. Week 2, prime time again, Monday Night Football at the Rams. At the Rams.
So here's the reason, right? I don't think Nabers is going to be back. I don't think he's going to be healthy. And you're going to try and muck it up with a team like the Rams, but they got that guy, Matthew Stafford, the reigning MVP, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams. Just it's a lot to deal with early. I'm going with an L.
Loss. Week 3, homecoming, Brian Dable, Giants hosting Tennessee Titans. Dable, of course, now offensive coordinator of Tennessee, and Bob Saleh back in town.
Dub.
That's a win. Week 4, Arizona at home for the Giants.
You know, whoop that ass. Dub.
3. That's a win. Week 5 in Washington on the road. At Washington.
Dub, they own them. Who's your daddy?
That's a win. Week 6, Saints at home.
The Saints, man.
Saints at home.
Saints.
Tyler Shuck.
Yes.
Drafted Jordan Tyson.
Listen. Giants.
Improved defense.
Giants going to be feeling
What
good.
do you say?
Giants going to be feeling good. Shuck beat him last year, remember? With I got to go, I got to go L.
Dog, that's a win. Mike's got the Giants at 5-1 already, by the way. Week 7, home Texans. No, I'm sorry, on the road in Houston. On the road in Houston. A lot of flights from Newark to Houston. United, big hub, both cities. Mike, what do you think?
It's going to be tough, man, to deal with that defense. That defense is suffocating. I think they drafted another defensive tackle or somebody like that. But ultimately, C.J. Stroud, man, I think this is the year where they say, you know what, maybe we got to start thinking about another quarterback. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a dub on that too.
Wow, really? Wow. That's a loss. All right, week 8, bye week. Middle of the season.
That's a dub.
Very fortuitous for the bye week in middle of the fortuitous, very fortunate.
Dub for Cabo.
Yep. Okay. Week 9, early November, the 8th to be exact, down the turnpike in Philly.
Oh, that's.
You got Sirianni, you got the new coordinators. Who knows?
It's gonna be tight. But I gotta give him an L on that one.
I'm gonna go loss. Week 10, Thursday night football. Commanders at home.
I think they sweep the Commanders this year.
That's a win. 6-3.
6-3.
Week 11, Jaguars at home. Jacksonville at MetLife. Trevor Lawrence, Liam Cohen, get things cooking year 2.
I mean, Jacksonville is a good team. I just don't know how well they travel and play on the road. I think I got to give the Giants the benefit of the doubt. I give them the dub.
Okay. That's a win. Week 12, end of November, post-Thanksgiving, at Indianapolis. Daniel Jones against the Giants.
Win one.
Little storyline there.
Win one for Daniel. I think the Colts, they had a tremendous year that year. By that time, Daniel Jones should be solidified, should be good with the knee by then. I'm going to give him an L.
That's a loss. Wow. Loss in Indianapolis, home, win against the Jaguars. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, December, here we go. There's a tough stretch coming up here. Tough. December 6th, San Francisco at home.
I'm going to give him an L. You know what I'm saying?
That's a loss.
Even though I'm sure Harbaugh is building his team tough to be able to play and give teams like San Francisco a tough go at it. When he was a member of the Ravens, because he brought tough teams in there, I don't think he ever lost to San Francisco.
All right, listen. We go week number 9. If I can find where I am here, lost my spot. What a shock. Or week number 9, not week 9. What am I saying?
We're
week
long past
14.
that.
Week 14, after the 49ers at home, at Seattle. That's a loss.
Yeah, it's tough to go all the way across the country and play in that environment. I'm giving him an L.
So far, you've got them at what? Let me count this up. Because I started doing it as Mike, and I lost track.
I got him 6 and
6 and 5? 6 and 6?
I got him 6 and 7.
6 and 7 so far. 6 and 7 for the Giants so far. Week 15, Cleveland, home.
Dub.
That's a win.
7 and 7.
Week 16, Monday Night Football 3 days after Christmas at Detroit.
I got an L.
Loss.
So I got them 7-8 right now.
Week 17 at Dallas, Mike. At Dallas, week 17, January 3rd. What say you?
I'm a Dallas fan, man. I think they showed a lot of grit and toughness, and now they finally got a tough defense.
Dak.
Loss.
Carl Pickens back in the mix. That's a loss. And then finally, week 18. Do not know the date yet. As we know, they got the little flex scheduling there, week 18. Could be on a Saturday. No. Home Eagles. Home Eagles. Game could be meaningless, Mike. Game could also mean the division. What do you think?
Yeah, Fly Eagles fly, man. I think they get an L.
That's a loss. So if I'm not mistaken, you would have them at 7-10. Is that accurate? You got them losing the last 3, or you got them losing the last 4 of the last 5?
I got losing the last 3.
4 of the last 5. This is a tough stretch for the Giants to close out the regular season. This is a brutal stretch.
7-10, respectable. 3 games. That's 3 more wins than they had the year before.
Listen, it would be respectable, but if you're going you're in December, you've got the 49ers at Seattle, home for the Browns, at Detroit, at Dallas, and Philadelphia. That is a rough last 6 games, with the Browns being your one potential break.
And I got them trading Thibodeau by the trade deadline.
Here's where you got to make some hay. You look at this, you got to win. Listen, we know you have to win games like the Titans and the Cardinals. You got to sweep the Commanders. You got to beat the Saints at home. You got to beat the Jaguars and the Colts. You got to beat those teams if you're going to have any chance here of getting to 8 or 9. Bart and Carlin, ESPN, New York, or the Fanaroonie.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Chris Carlin with you. Glad to be joined right now by Taylor Canfield. He is the U.S. Sail GP team driver. And we are all getting ready for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming up at the end of May. Taylor, how we doing?
Yeah, we're excited for the home event in New York, and I can't wait to be there and racing in front of all the fans.
Tell us why fans should be excited for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix.
The racing is just so exhilarating coming in and watching it from the shoreline of Governor's Island and in front of the Statue of Liberty, racing in one of the biggest, most amazing cities in the world. I'm getting the goosebumps just talking about it, and these boats are the fastest boats in the world, racing with the best sailors in the world. It's really cool, and it's going to be so electric in New York, and it's our home event this year, so we're pumped.
We are pumped as well, Taylor. We appreciate your time. He is U.S. Sail GP team driver Taylor Canfield. We're looking forward to the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming at the end of May. Taylor, thanks.
This is the Michael Kay Show.
The Yankees are a really, really good team, but there are flaws. Is it doom and gloom? Of course not. But there are things that can be improved, and I'll give you a list of them. The bullpen does not have a lot of swing and miss in it. The offense out of catcher is an issue, and another guy that has not performed up to his capabilities, and I have to get more out of him, is Jazz Chisholm.
The Michael Kay Show, weekdays at 1 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Some stages celebrate. This one tests everything. Every drive, every approach, every putt. Pressure builds, resilience matters, and history waits for the bold. In June, the 2026 U.S. Open Championship returns to the Hamptons at the iconic Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. Experience the world's best golfers as they compete on one of the sport's most storied stages. Daily tickets are available now on SeatGeek. Don't just watch greatness. Experience it live at the 126th U.S. Open.
This is the Dan Graca Show.
What the Jets are doing, at least on the offensive side of the ball, they've now established a foundation. Whoever that quarterback is going to be, he's definitely going to be walking into a situation that is leaps and bounds better and sets you up for success than what the previous 2 first-round draft choice quarterbacks the Jets had that they walked into.
The Dan Graca Show, weeknights at 7 on ESPN New York and the ESPN New York app.
Michelle Smallman here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Everyone loves Rick. It's fine. I don't need to go to anything. I'm an ass pimple is what I am. Mike Trout is a pimple on my ass. I'm not even a pimple on the ass. I'm an ass boil is what I am. I'm sorry. Boil. I am the station hemorrhoid is what I am.
DiPietro hemorrhoid?
Yes. I'm the station hemorrhoid. That's what I am.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Right. So I'm the station hemorrhoid.
Morning Start with DiPietro and Rothenberg. Weekdays from 6 to 10 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube. 880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Apparently, Josh Hart said taking care of a dog is a lot harder than taking care of a kid.
Can't confirm.
Is that accurate?
Not the whole kid versus dog thing. I've had neither, but he did say that.
He did say that? Where did he say that? On his podcast?
No, he said that at his press conference yesterday.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
He's dog sitting right now because the Knicks are on a little sabbatical from playing because,
Well, if you're not a dog owner and your dog's sitting and you're not used to it, it gets a little dicey. It can get a little dicey.
Yo, he's rich. He can call a dog walker, let the dog walker take him out. Other than that, the dog just sit in the house and walk around.
So I'm not sure who it is, but I'm pretty confident that where my wife and I live now, we live in like a townhouse kind of community, and I'm pretty sure either a couple of Jet players or a couple of Giant players live in that community and have a dog. And I always see them out walking.
Is it tied to a tree?
No.
See, in the hood, in the hood, either you had your dog tied to a tree or he was the dog that was in the front yard that when you walk by, it bark at you from the beginning of the fence to the end of the fence.
Yeah, to the end of the fence, yeah.
But then, and they bark at other dogs, and then when the gate opened, and the dog, you ever seen two dogs barking at each other, then it's
gate open and they're loving each other?
And that other dog like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want no smoke dog.
Yeah, my dogs, both of my dogs, the one currently and the one before, real tough guys when it comes to they're on the leash.
Yeah.
It's like, hold me back! Hold me back! I'll get him right now! And then, oh, no. Oh, hi, how you doing?
Straight to smelling the culo.
Yeah, I would not, listen, even I, who has never had any interest in any sort of responsibility when it comes to children, as you know, and feel a certain way about that, would not try to tell you that taking care of a dog is easier than taking care of a kid.
Yeah, I just don't know. I guess with a kid, you can just put them in a bassinet and they just roll around, but they could be crying though. You got to feed them. The other ones, you can I hate to see people walking their dogs at 5 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes I'm doing get up or something like that.
Yeah,
and I'm up super early, and I see people man, there's no way in hell if I ain't got to get up for work that I'm gonna be walking a dog at 5 a.m. to go use the bathroom. And man,
that's rough.
And I've had 2 dogs.
It's not ideal.
Yo, my dogs learned how to hold it until we wake up.
Well, we used to have the what do you call it? The doggy door for the backyard in a fenced-in backyard, so that she could go out the door and just go on her own sometimes in the morning.
Slender Man trying to rob your house.
Yeah, but then we don't have that now. We don't have any outdoor space right now, and I'll tell you one thing I've learned is that people have no shame about cleaning up after their dogs at all.
Yeah.
None.
Better get that AstroTurf.
Oh my God, people, let's be human, huh? Do the right thing here.
Let me tell you something. One thing I hate about New York in the summertime. It smells like dog feces and dog piss.
Accurate.
And it's like roasting. It's slow roasting.
And weed.
Yeah. Like, I used to hate, like, walking, like.
It's like slow roasting.
Especially
like it's at Boston Market.
Yeah. It'd be like 80 degrees. Ain't nothing worse than 80. I remember one time, right? Like the little poles that stop you from cars from hitting and stuff like that. And, like, this little.
Oh, the little white poles, like when you're trying to go into the Lincoln Tunnel?
No, the metal ones. That'd be, like, out by Seaport, like. Stop if cars, so you can't jump the curve and hit people.
Like a guardrail?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'd be like the little slender ones. They just stand it up. And like this little kid is just playing on it. And I'm looking at her parents like, are you crazy?
What are you doing?
I'm like, look at the pole. You see nothing but pee residue all on it. I say, how little kids, they jump on because it's round. They slide down. I say, I'm going to report you to Child Protective Service. You dummy. You know how much you can't smell that? I used to hate walking to Seaport like that.
Yeah, when we were over to Seaport a lot.
Because like roasting on wood. So it's like wet wood and dog gong just slow roasted.
It is noon on ESPN New York, which of course means what?
Sour hour. It's 6. Game 6 coming.
Our guy's having a tough day. Our guy is having a tough day, for sure. Listen, from a Knicks standpoint exclusively, I really want to know your answer to this question. And we've been taking your calls at 800-919-3776. Also on the ESPN New York YouTube channel, where you can contribute in the chat, and we will get your comments in. When it comes to this, as it is played out now so far between the Cavs and the Pistons, would you prefer that the Cavs win in 6 or that no matter who wins, the series goes 7? So let's do this in a more formal way, considering I just completely forgot that it was Thursday, and on Thursdays.
We could have called it audible, though, because it is people that's ready. They've been waiting for a long time. We can call it audible. We can come back to this at 12:30.
All right, everybody sit down or just relax. All right, we'll get to you here. We got to do the high noon and high noon.
All right, let me ungrab the wheel.
Yeah. No, that's not you. That's me. That's me just not even starting the car, not even realizing that, it's noon on Thursday, you big dummy. How about we get to high noon? So let's get to high noon.
My name's Sam Chisholm.
I'm a duly sworn warrant officer of the Circuit Court in Wichita, Kansas.
Can't even say that with confidence.
High noon, of course, is the segment at noon each Thursday when we debate 3 questions. Boy, I'm really on top of my game today, am I not? Really sharp as a tack.
All right with you, man.
We debate 3 questions, and we just get right after it.
Round 1, fight! If you were the Knicks, would you rather Cleveland end their series in 6 or have Cleveland and Detroit go to 7?
Now, I want to just lay out the facts for you so you have them when you're considering this. If the series ends in 6 and Cleveland wins, Game 1, after Game 6 would be on Friday, Game 1 would be Sunday, Game 2 would be Tuesday, but then there would be 3 to 4 days off in between Game 2 and Game 3. Game 2, as we said, would be Tuesday. Game 3 would be Saturday. If the series goes 7, no matter who wins, Game 1 would be Tuesday, Game 2 would be Thursday, and so on. There would be no extra rest at any point for the opposition. So, Bart, if you were the Knicks, would you rather play Cleveland having won it in 6, or would you just rather the series go 7? Which is more beneficial to the Knicks at this point?
Give me 6 and give me Sunday, right? The Pistons have done their job. They beat them up enough. They made them expend a lot of energy. I'm fresh. I'm in a groove. OG should be good by now. I think I go ahead. I want to play now, man. I want to catch them. I don't want them to have go to another one, none of that stuff, and get a rhythm. Somebody else get right. Nope. Donovan Mitchell didn't have a good game last game. Let's go ahead and get him up out of there, see what's going on.
If I were the Knicks, I would just slightly rather play Cleveland from the simple fact that these two teams during the regular season, we know what the results were. Having said that, between the Knicks and Detroit, if it goes 7, I really don't think the Knicks can lose in this scenario. If it goes 7, the Pistons are going to come in off of consecutive 7-game series. And the Cavaliers, if they won in 7, would come in off of consecutive 7-game series. I gave you this stat earlier in the week. I'm going to give it to you again. 5 times it has happened since 2003 that you've had a team win rounds 1 and 2, each in 7 games, and then go to the conference finals. Only once in those 5 times has that team won the conference finals. That's got to wear you out. That time was, by the way, the 2008 Celtics who won the championship. That has got to wear you out. I think no matter the scenario, the Knicks playing whoever after a 7-game series are at an advantage. But if they play Cleveland after a 6-game series, they're absolutely an advantage too in games 1 and 2 right away. So I would not necessarily mind if it went 7. Slight edge to Cleveland in 6. So let us move on from that.
Round 2, fight! Which Knicks storyline do you want to retire before the conference finals?
There's a couple of them to talk about here. There is Mike Brown versus Tibbs. There is whether or not Cat is a big-time player, and Cat has actually gotten it done for the Knicks this year, because that was a storyline up until the postseason. And there's certainly, what was our third one too, Joe Leo? We had
Bridges
discussion about Bridges. Right.
Is he worth the 5 first-round picks?
Was Bridges worth the 5 first-round picks? So if you pick any of those storylines, which one are you done with at this point?
Well, I'm definitely not done with the Bridges wasn't worth the 5 overall picks. I don't know if I'm done. I'm not done with the Tibbs versus
Mike Brown.
Guess I'm done with the other one, which is
the other one being Cat.
Yeah, I'm done with the Cat. I think I'm done with the Cat because Cat's been good since he's been here.
Yep.
I think he gets overly criticized because he wasn't getting the ball. So Mike Brown, if we're done with the Mike Brown, then we got to be done with the Cat because Mike Brown's the reason why the ball's in Cat's hands.
Listen, I have been on Bridges all season long. I have been on Cat all season long. I do think that we can retire the 5 first-round picks on Bridges. I still don't love the idea that they went and paid him as well and doubled down on it, and that contract does not begin until after this year. But Bridges has played fantastic defense this postseason so far, and after that early bomb of a game has been really, really good. I think I'm done talking about that. I think for the Brown thing to be gone altogether, you need for them to make it to the NBA Finals, because otherwise people will still be talking about Thibodeau. But that story, to me, is close to over, too, because Mike Brown has found this entirely new offense, and you cannot deny how it has completely transformed the Knicks in all of this.
I don't know if it'll ever be over unless he wins it, because even if he gets him there, people are going to say that, hey, you could have got Tibbs could have got him there, too.
All right,
with
Bart.
That bench.
This is round 3, and this is a little bit off the board, and I'll explain why.
Round 3, fight! Who is the hemorrhoid of the station?
I am the station hemorrhoid is
So
what I am.
Here was the discussion on Rick and Dave this week for a couple of days, that in the lineup, you have to have one guy who's just aggravating, who just annoys people, who just is the hemorrhoid. In spiritually,
It's a pain in the ass.
yeah, but a guy not just being a pain in the ass, but just like I think of a hemorrhoid, I think of someone that just you think about and it's God, that's a major inconvenience. even to think about that person. So, Bart, they suggested this morning that I might be the hemorrhoid of the station because they called me, quote, needy. And that's in relation to the fact that I actually want to have a meeting before the show and, prepare. How nuts is that?
How dare you?
But that's okay. That's okay. Bart, who is the hemorrhoid of the station as you look top to bottom? Whether it's afternoon show, is it Peter? Is Peter the hemorrhoid? Michael K. the hemorrhoid? Rick? Is it Dave Rothenberg? Am I the hemorrhoid? Go ahead.
I mean, I probably would go with Dave. If Dave believes he's the hemorrhoid, I mean, he's self-reporting. I'd probably go there. I can't really see that anybody else is a hemorrhoid because everybody's so pleasant, to me at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe because they feel like, hey, I don't want to be a jerk to him because he might choke me out.
Yeah, because he might kill me.
So I don't really know. So if Dave wants to be that, I'll just give it to Dave.
See, people don't mind being a jerk to me because they know I'm not going to be able to physically harm them.
I mean, you could. I mean, you can.
All I got to do is sit on them, really. But still, it's not going to do the damage that it once did.
Correct.
It'll still do some damage.
Right.
Like I sat on Mike Brownshire's lap yesterday briefly, and there was a moment of that.
Then he recalibrated.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. I would say Dave is the hemorrhoid, yeah. And it's, listen, you want to call Peter the hemorrhoid? Peter's annoying slightly, but I can't call him that.
Yeah, he might be a zit.
I am the station hemorrhoid is what I am.
Here's the thing about Dave. Dave can turn on you very quickly and can do it with a nasty edge to him. Did it this morning to Jerry Ferrara because Jerry Ferrara and Dave have kind of been getting it back and forth regarding the Knicks on social media. And Dave went hard after Jerry Ferrara, after he was on with BT recently, because Jerry Ferrara suggested that Dave doesn't watch the games.
The Knicks lost 3 times to the Pistons by an average of 28 points. Sorry that I don't see all the positivity out of those losses, Jerry.
But he did go, he got a little nastier. He got a little edge to him. So my point about Dave is Dave can have that little edge to him. So we're not going to disagree on this. I think there are others with hemorrhoid tendencies. Rick's just flat out annoying sometimes.
You know what?
He's funny, but he's annoying.
I didn't even realize that the ass whooping was that bad. By average of 28 points?
Yeah.
Y'all want to see that? Yeah, y'all got that much better. See what I'm saying, man? That just sounds stupid.
Okay, new poll. Is Bart the hemorrhoid of the station?
Somebody that knocked your ass out 3 times in a row, you're like, no, I'm better now. Why would you want to see that?
That's the guy who keeps getting up and saying, oh, that's all you got?
Exactly. Yeah, you knocked me down 5 times, but I'm up 6. Like, you dumb.
I did that one time. I got punched out, and by a guy who was smaller than me, too. It was in high school. I was terrible at fighting. I had 9 fights my freshman year of high school because it was all boys Catholic, and you had to wear a jacket and tie. It was Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, we know y'all testosterone was on crazy.
Yeah, well, I got punched by a guy who was shorter than me, hit me pretty good flush in the face, and he kind of knew, like, oh, I better get out while the getting's good. And I'm like, oh, is that all you got? Come on back.
I'm kicking your ass with my face. I'm going to break your knuckles.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, and on the ESPN New York challenge on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. I looked down and I saw the word challenge. God, I got to get my act together here. What the hell's going on? At any rate, we have been spending a lot of the day consoling our friend, at least I have been, over the loss of the Pistons last night in Game 6. There are a couple of things that come to mind. Number one, there is no question that when Asur Thompson went in and made a fantastic defensive play, stealing the ball away from Donovan Mitchell as time was expiring in regulation.
With Jenkins running scot-free down the middle. He was already past half court.
All he had to do was throw the ball down to Jenkins, and then he gets tripped pretty clearly intentionally by Jared Allen, and there's no foul called. That was absurd.
In the bonus.
Yeah.
But forget that. We don't make excuses. Everybody that's been on hold, they've been on hold since last hour. Bring their ass up.
Okay. So you don't want to wait anymore. You've had enough.
We got 40 minutes to go to the show. We got a couple commercials, man. We can start right there with Lou because I know he high as hell. I want to know what he got to say.
Okay. Lou in Jersey has been waiting. Lou, what's up, baby? Lou! I'm going to put Lou on hold because he's been waiting quite some time. But I'm going to put him on hold We'll see if he comes back. Let's see if our friend David and Elizabeth has any smoke for you today. What do you got, D?
Oh, I got something for you fellas. So look, check this out, right? Before I get into all the basketball and stuff, you know we love movies, so I got a movie analogy for y'all. Give me some runway, 2 seconds. Not an analogy, but a quick act. This July, in theaters, our friend Chris Carlin, a.k.a. Chef, and his partner in crime, the Mad Backer, Big Brother Almighty himself, Bartholomew Scott, in... Did you just give up Raymond? Man, Raymond ass dead as hell. That'd be a dope movie, wouldn't it?
What do you say, Raymond?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Did you just give up Raymond?
Hey, Raymond.
Well, first of all, it was Dan who said that to him.
You didn't just give up Raymond, did you?
Raymond dead as hell, so it don't even matter.
That is pretty good.
Time
And by the way,
drop, I get weak.
D, I got to give you credit. That, as far as the movie voice guy, you
Yeah.
did it pretty well there.
Yeah,
It wasn't bad.
Oh man, I've been doing voice impressions all my life, man. Like all my friends, I give them nicknames off, movie impressions, a bunch of stuff. But yeah, Bart, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not like everybody else that's busting your chops, the Duren, Hade, or Cade. Like, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. If I started a team, I would want Cade over Brunson, and then I like Brunson. And not for nothing, everybody's busting your chops, but they played a hell of a game, man. And to call a spade, y'all got cheated too. That ref should have called that clipping foul. He didn't. And, y'all went to overtime and y'all just couldn't pull it out. And Cade can't. It's like watching Melo to me all over again. 5-on-1. One guy is not going to win everything. And everybody else, they're just not doing it. Duncan Robinson was out. Stinking Jenkins, he was doing his one too, but it wasn't enough.
Bottom line is, bottom line is there, you got a 9-point lead with 2.5 minutes left.
You got to be smarter.
You got to win that game.
But JB, sometimes he lets them play too much. He should have called a timeout as soon as they went down by 7. Like, look, this is the clock. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get into our – all we got to do is score one more point and not give up a 3. All we got to do, even if you gave up to 2, give 7, calm down. We're going to take time off the clock. We're going to take the ball out of Cade's hands and have him come off some pin down late so they can't just run that double team out. You can't double team somebody when they don't have the ball in their hand.
Next, who else has been waiting? Gilberto wants to bring the smoke. Gilberto, what's up, baby? How are you?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What up?
Yo, Bart, take your lumps, man. Be a man, okay?
I am taking my lumps.
No, you're not, Bart. You're talking on both sides out of your mouth, man. Straight up, man. I mean, come on, Bart. I
said you can't call it. I said they should lose the.
You just bashed the Knicks and said, I hope you guys get stomped out in the finals. Bro, I'm not going to say nothing, okay? Make sure you're there in the finals, all right? Make sure that your team comes through, all right? Because all you got is Cade. You know what I'm saying? And check this out. We just sent a ticket to Angel Reese to attend.
Gilberto, you should know what that Gilberto, you should know how that feels because for a long time all y'all had was Melo. But this is the difference. We didn't have to give up all our depth to get Cade Cunningham. We drafted him. So when we go out and get him help, it's gonna be hell to pay for everybody in the Eastern Conference. Remember these days, just like you remember when Jordan didn't have no help, and then Jordan got Scottie Pippen.
With you. I don't fear that. Nobody hold on, Bart. Nobody in New York and nobody on the Knicks basketball team heart pump Kool-Aid. We don't pump Kool-Aid. We're from New York, baby. Bring the smoke.
I hear that, Gilberto.
Please show up.
But the only city got more heart and more grit and more gangster, more thug than New York is Detroit. Come on now, we Goon City.
Got done
we
by Harden. How can you even say that? You just got done by Harden.
Hold up, y'all got done by Ice Tray, a dude with a bald spot, looking like Elder Barge. You got sent home by Ice Tray, look like Elder Barge. You got sent home by the worst dressing light skinned dude, Halliburton last year. What the hell are you talking about? Really? You got sent home by Elder Barge? Did you not?
I just remembered that. Remember that Facts of Life episode with Elder Barge? I believe he was on there, if I'm not mistaken. I think Tootie was a fan.
Yeah, Tootie, right? A.K.A. Regina. You mean to tell me, like, you see how quick they forget, though? You got sent home by a 5'11" Ice Tray in your house talking about true. Then you got sent home by a light-skinned dude that's rich as hell wearing a Lacoste cardigan. Light bread. Last year, you don't remember? You got sent home by Halliburton. Remember he put the choke sign up like Reggie Miller? And you want to talk to me? Come on, son. How quickly we'll forget who sent y'all ass home. Don't come at me, man, because I got clips. Would you rather be sent home by the Beard, who's going to be a Hall of Famer, or get sent by a dude that team hate him so much that they sent his ass to Washington? You got beat by a dude that played for the Redskins, for the Wizards.
Sorry. You had to look like you were done. I'm sorry. You looked like you might have been done.
You feel me, Leo? Did y'all not get sent home by a 6-foot Elder Barge?
Oh, my team has been sent home by Sean Marks, but
the alarm, of course, was for the great Richard in Manhattan. Hello, Richard.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Bart.
Hey, what up?
Hi, Bart. I am rooting for chaos, and I'm going to paint the most chaotic scene for the next 3 days. I want to see Detroit beat Cleveland in Cleveland Friday night, and then Cleveland come back Game 7 Sunday, beat Detroit in Detroit.
Oh, so you want your cake and you want to eat it too.
Let me finish.
It's all right, Richard. No, Richard, I'm not knocking you. Yeah. What I'm saying is you want your cake and eat it too, because we would all agree that is the dream scenario.
No, well, and I'm going to go with this.
He's agreeing with
this. This is Adam Silver's and ABC, and consequently your worst nightmare. Minnesota beating San Antonio Friday night in Minnesota, and come back on Sunday and beat San Antonio in San Antonio Sunday. I would love to see those 4 events happen. It's 1 out of 1,000.
So, in other words, what you want, you want a Minnesota-Cleveland final?
No, I want chaos.
Yeah, no,
I don't
exactly.
Look at what I want.
He wants
chaos would be a Minnesota-Cleveland final.
Because he knows the NBA wants Detroit and the Knicks because that's the best ratings.
Yes.
And he knows that they want the Spurs versus OKC. So he wants chaos. He wants the NBA to lose out on the matchups that they want the most to get the highest ratings, and he wanted to go 7 as well.
Why would you want that? Like, listen, there are times where I root for chaos. In that case, I don't want to root for chaos. I want the best matchups, and I want to have an entertaining conference finals. And if I had Detroit and the Knicks and Oklahoma City and San Antonio, obviously I've got a phenomenal conference finals. Phenomenal. It's Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York and on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. That is where you can get us right now, as well as on the ESPN New York app, because Mets baseball, Mets Tigers, up next on 880 ESPN New York.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Registration ends in 2 weeks. Take the test.
New York Knicks fans, here's a total slam dunk. For a limited time, new Verizon Mobile and home customers can get Fios and a line of mobile for just $69.99 a month with AutoPay. Get Fios 300 megabits per second for $20 a month, and unlimited welcome for $50 a month plus taxes and fees when you bring your own phone. Visit a Verizon store today to learn more. For new Fios Internet and mobile customers, discounts applied over 36 months. Mobile and home discount enrollment required. Additional terms apply. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
It's Rivalry Week in baseball, and FanDuel is introducing Rivalry Weekend Bonus Blast. Bet on a home run this Friday and get bonus bets for every home run that player's team hits this weekend. So whether you're backing a player on your favorite team or fading your rivals, there's more ways to get in the action. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. FanDuel is introducing Rivalry Weekend Bonus Blast. Bet on a home run this Friday and get bonus bets for every home run that player's team hits this weekend. So whether you're backing a player on your favorite team or fading your rivals, there's more ways to get in the action. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. FanDuel, your home for home runs. 21 plus and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Must apply bonus blast token. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Your summer starts now with Memorial Day deals at the Home Depot. It's time to fire up summer cookouts with the Next Grill 4-burner gas grill on special buy for only $199. And entertain all season with the Hampton Bay West Grove 7-piece outdoor dining set for only $499. This Memorial Day, get low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. While supplies last, pricing valid May 14th through May 27th. U.S. only, exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds, and you can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary.
You're listening to 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
So here's what we've got on the Jets schedule so far. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, 800-919-3776. So far, this is from our buddy Jake Asman, who has been, as you would expect, on top of the Jets situation throughout. What we have gotten through the Jets schedule leaks. Number one, week 1, they will open up at Tennessee against Robert Saleh and the Tennessee Titans. Week 2, home for the Packers. Week 4.
Don't give them too much.
Well, I'm just giving them what we got so far.
Okay.
Week 4 at the Bears. Week 5 home for the Browns.
All right, that's enough.
There's a couple more. It's not all of them.
Okay.
It's not the whole thing. Week 7 Dolphins at home. Week 8 Raiders at home. Week 10 Bills at home.
That's the whole schedule.
And then week 16 and 17, Patriots and Vikings both at home.
Man, you just gave 80% of the schedule out.
I did not.
You just gave away 80% of tomorrow's
I gave
show.
9 games. That's what? A little more than 50%. Listen, I'm just trying to inform, and I have to say that when I see that schedule, it's very encouraging for me for the Jets, especially in the middle of it. But you got to listen, there are games here with all of the offense that you have now and the improved part of it that we have seen with all of the weapons that you've added and the offensive line. The games that you have to win are the games where you just know you're the better team, where you haven't done those before.
And we just want to pick 12. If we sitting at 12, then we can give up 2 first-round draft picks to move up to 1. Simple as that.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, and on the ESPN New York YouTube channel, 800-919-3776. The other thing that has been of great debate today, would you rather play Cleveland in the next round if you are the Knicks and Cleveland wins in 6? Or does it not matter who you play? You just want that series to go 7. 800-919-3776. Here is Billy in the truck next. ESPN New York. Billy, what's going on?
Detroit basketball.
Oh, we still say it for real. Detroit basketball. Detroit basketball.
I'm not here to bust your chops here, Bart. I want the Pistons to go forward because I've heard it a little bit already. If the Cavaliers go, the Knicks have a Mickey Mouse run, this and that, who they play. I don't want to have no debates. I don't want to have no discussions about it. My dream scenario would be it goes 7 and Pistons. But either way, if it goes 7, it really don't matter to me. I don't want them to have those 3-4 days.
Why are you, Billy? So why do you want the Pistons? Do you want the Pistons because they beat you up all year, or do you want the Pistons because you actually think it's a decent matchup for them?
I think both. I think either way. I think they could take either team. The way the Knicks been playing, the first time they've swept a team in this run they've had, it's.
Listen, I thoroughly understand the Knicks fans' confidence right now.
I wouldn't want somebody to beat me by 28 points a game.
No, but
on average.
But I understand why the Knicks fan has the level of confidence that they do. When you were manhandled to that degree in those matchups, when the Knicks actually line up to face them, you can't tell me that's not in their heads. Like, you can't tell me that as they're looking at who they want to play, if you ask them quietly, well, of course we want to play Cleveland. You'd rather play Cleveland. Detroit has beat them up. What I want to know is, what has happened here in the postseason been enough to take away that bad feeling when you've played Detroit, if you're the team itself? In other words, are you thinking about the fact that you have gotten thumped all season long? We might sit here and say that this is a different Knicks team than faced Detroit during the regular season. Well, it's not a different team. It's a team that's playing differently on the offensive end. Does that mean that the matchups have improved? I would not necessarily say that. I don't think you can say that. So that would still be of concern to me.
I'm not trying to face somebody that have beat the hell out of me 3 times decisively. Just give me the team that I beat. I'll give me that team. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. The Knicks got nothing to prove to nobody.
You just want to get to the finals. That's it.
You think the Patriots care that they played against a Bo Nix-less type of Denver Broncos? They don't care. You think didn't they play Houston too?
Yeah.
You think they care that C.J. Stroud stunk it up? No. Because if they'd have won that title, people would forget who they faced.
How about Lou in Jersey next? ESPN New York. Lou, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
How you doing?
Hey, so I'm good, man. So a lot of things going on, right? So a lot of things happening. First of all, so I wanted to go Game 7. It don't matter who we play because we're gonna that quick turnaround and we're gonna wax Game 1 just like we did Philly. We're gonna win by 15 or 20. Don't matter who we play, Detroit or the Cavs. If I was gonna start a team, though, I would want Cade. He's younger, stronger, bigger. But he plays defense. He's a beast. He's gonna be a problem in the league. And then I think when I came on when I first put on the show, you guys were talking crazy. Bart was talking crazy about Brunson, like he ain't just cross them up and clutch everybody like he always do. So I'm just saying, Knicks basketball, baby. Knicks all the way.
Listen, I understand all of it. And I think with no matter whether you're playing the Cavs after Game 6 or you're playing the Pistons after a Game 7, the early games in that next series are of serious advantage to the Knicks.
Correct.
Even if you're on the road in Detroit, because all they have to do in Detroit is get one of the two.
Yeah. unless they come off and they rusty from playing.
Right. But I would think that Detroit,
rest or rust, that's what we don't know.
As we've talked about, when you play 7 games in the first 2 series and you win, it's very hard to win in the conference finals.
Yeah, but remember, K missed the lot better yet of the end of the season. So, game-wise, he's still on pace to in the regular season. He missed, 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this is a tough stretch of the season, but
that helps a little bit. There's probably a little bit more left in the tires.
Yeah, than what we saying, because he missed pretty much the entire last 3 weeks of the season.
So for the times that it has happened before, it has happened 5 times that a team has gotten to the conference finals by winning 2 straight 7-game series in the first round. It has happened 5 times since 2003. Those teams are 1-4 in the conference finals. The only team that ever won a conference finals after that, after going 7 in each of the first 2 rounds, was the 2008 Celtics, who won the championship.
So it would be 2-5. Be 2-5.
Well, 2-4.
No, it'd be 2-5. If the Pistons become the next team, be 2-5. Or 2-4.
2-4.
Okay, 2-4.
Right. So the Pistons, you're saying, would win.
If they get to the finals, I think the Pistons should be the favorite.
Here's the thing, they won't be, though.
When you beat a team by 28 points
I don't
during the regular
disagree.
season, I don't care what the hell you done. That's not enough to close the gap from what we've seen with our own eyes. I don't care how much different they playing. Bro, you act like the last time they played and was 2 years ago.
I am fascinated to see what those odds were because as of a couple of weeks ago, the Knicks were the favorite and to go to the conference finals before the semifinals started. I'm sorry, to go to the NBA finals out of the East before the conference semifinals started, before this round started. So that means that people in Vegas felt better about their chances versus Detroit. Now, that might have also been betting on New York, which, the money is going to influence that.
But they also bet that they thought Cleveland would win this series.
800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN, Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York YouTube channel as well. We will continue to get more of your comments in. Tsunami, I really want the Pistons the more Bart talks like this.
That's cool.
See, that was the question I asked earlier. Do people want the Pistons strictly from an entertainment standpoint? 62-38, yes. So they want you in the conference finals.
Why would you want a team that...
No. They want you.
Oh, okay.
They want you. From an entertainment standpoint on this show, they want to be able to talk with you.
See, this crazy thing, right? I remember this story that my pastor used to tell me all the time. He said, when they bury you and they throw you in a ditch, they keep throwing dirt on you, trying to bury you, right? You know what he said you do? He said you shake it off and pat your feet. They throw more dirt on you. You shake it off. Pat your feet. You keep shaking it off and keep letting them throw dirt on you trying to bury you until you packed enough dirt underneath your feet that you can walk out of that ditch. And you do not want the Pistons to walk out of that ditch because you will not like what you would see. You would see a team that has faced and looked at elimination in face of in his eyes and feels like they're a team of destiny. Don't play with smoke. Don't play with fire because the Pistons will burn you.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on down the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Let me say this. If you're an experienced superintendent in Jersey and you know you're better than the situation that you're in, Tricon Construction wants to talk. They're building serious multifamily, medical, and industrial projects across the state, and they're looking for leaders, not babysitters, real projects, real support, real backing from ownership. If you're ready to step into something bigger, go to triconbuilds.com/careers. That's triconbuilds.com/careers. And yes, it's confidential.
Hey, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. We believe going solar should be simple, and it should make real financial sense. We manage the entire process from start to finish and offer flexible solar payment options designed around your goals. When the numbers work, solar can lower your monthly cost and give you predictable energy for decades. And if you refer someone who installs with us, you can earn up to $1,000. Visit precisionsolar.com to schedule your free home assessment.
Hey, it's Michael K. Not sleeping? Well, it could be your mattress. That's why I always recommend my friends at PC Richard & Son. At PC Richard & Son, they don't just sell you a mattress. Their experts use a 4-step mattress fitting process so that your new bed fits you perfectly. They guarantee it. Top brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. And in-home delivery on any mattress $399 and up. It's free. So do what I do. Get to PC Richard & Son for your new mattress. Free delivery excludes Manhattan.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends May 31st, 2026.
Okay, team. Huddle up.
Why are you dressed like a hockey player?
Because America's energy security is on thin ice. We're facing an overburdened electric grid, rising fuel costs, and severe weather. But here's your power play. Propane. It's affordable, abundant, safe. Propane is reliable energy, even when the grid isn't. Advantage Propane.
Learn more at propane.com/powerplay.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, ESPN New York YouTube channel. I want to remind you that with Xfinity, you already enjoy ESPN as part of your TV lineup with live games, daily sports coverage, and expert analysis. And now ESPN Unlimited plan is available at no additional cost, giving you access to additional ESPN content in the ESPN app, on-demand programming, and originals to explore. Visit Xfinity.com/your subscriptions to activate ESPN Unlimited access. Then start watching in the ESPN app. More from ESPN, all in one place. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, Michael K. coming up, top of the hour. Let us get to Ryan the mailman next on ESPN New York. What up, Ryan?
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, brother?
Bart, I'm on your side. I'm on your side on this one, Bart, because I said it this morning on Rick and the other show, the morning show, whatever.
Rick and Hemorrhoid,
the Knicks don't want the Pistons. Knicks don't want the Pistons. The Knicks fans, this is why Knicks fans are irritating, because they pumping out their chest like they have Vander Holyfield or Mike Tyson, like they want something. The Pistons smoked y'all in that regular series. And everyone who keeps saying, "Oh, we wanna run it back against them," no, you don't. You don't. Remember, the Pistons have a better defense. They have a way better defense. They're playing with just Cade. Cade is it. Cade is the whole team. They don't have anything else. Duncan Robinson is doo-doo. Darren Durant ain't showing up. If I'm not mistaken, they got rid of Ivy mid-season. So all you have is Cade, and they still running it through the playoffs, and they still winning series, and they're still stretching it. And they have a way better defense. You don't want them. You want the Cavs because the Cavs is the easier matchup. The Cavs have no defense. Like you said, Jared Allen is Slender Man out there. All you got to worry about is if James Harden shows up. That's all you have to worry about. You know Donovan Mitchell going to show up, but other than Donovan Mitchell, who else they got?
Nobody.
Who else?
I mean, it's a better matchup.
The Cavs.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right,
I don't know.
but
I don't know
fans is out here beating their chest, screaming, "I want Pistons."
I mean,
until
Harden
he gets
is still
smacked up again. And then
Harden
what
is still a really good player, and he's played better the last couple games.
but
I'm not. He's an if.
But
he's
he disappeared.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that.
I don't know if I'll be beating my chest if somebody knocked my ass out 3 times. I'm like, yeah, number 4 going to be different.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, but you understand why this is happening, though, guys. You understand.
They beat you by 28
But you
points.
know why this is
just
happening.
It don't make sense.
They have rolled through the playoffs over the last 7 games. That's why it's happening.
That's the playoffs. But every time you see this team, they beat you by an average of 28 points.
Right.
They ain't barely winning. 28 points is the average what they beat you by? That means sometimes they beat you by 35. Sometimes they beat you by 40. Come on, man. And you want to call that out?
Let's not look again. If the Pistons were more complete, you would have lost by more.
Listen,
I wouldn't be calling that team out.
I wouldn't be calling it out either. I wouldn't be calling it out. But I'm put it this way. I have plenty of reasons to not be as fearful as I was before.
You don't have to be as fearful, but if you had a choice, which is what we're giving you, why the hell would you want the team that beat the brakes off your ass?
Because I think in either case, if the Pistons are a little bit more worn down than I am, and I've had plenty of time to get healthy for it, then I'm not as concerned by it.
So basically, man, I feel like I'm Tom Hardy. Oh. So rest is your ally. I was born on a slave farm. Worked 25 hours in a day. By the time I got rest, I was already dead. Come on, man. What the hell are you talking about? That still don't make no damn sense. You say, oh, maybe they tired and they too tired, so we can beat them.
Seth on the ESPN New York YouTube chat. Last year the Celtics were a bad matchup and the Pacers were an easy opponent. The Celtics weren't necessarily a bad matchup.
The way the Pacers play always gave the Knicks problems because Cat ass is lightweight lazy, and if you put it in the track meet, his ass is going to either complain about not getting a foul, and Obi Toppin was already halfway down the court.
Dave, Brooklyn Celtics smoked the Knicks last regular seasons, and what was the playoffs outcome?
They didn't smoke them like that. And listen, the Pistons don't depend on three-point shooting. Like one thing that you know what the Pistons depend on? Suffocating defense, and that's something that you bring every single day.
Bart keeps talking about the regular season, that from SJX.
You're right. The regular season matchups means absolutely nothing. You're correct. Don't use head-to-head information to make an educated, informed choice or decision.
Pizza Man, Knicks haven't won a championship since Color TV.
Right. And you know who has? The Pistons are 1-2. Well, 1.
3.
And 1. No,
since Color TV, they've won 3.
Yeah, since Color TV, they won 3. But in the 2000s, they've won 1. Knicks ain't been
Gil
to 1.
Strickland, I want the Pistons. Bring them on.
I love that.
And they're not Debo. Home team says they're not Debo.
They ain't Debo. You're right. But they are a team that why would you want to deal with them?
Brooklyn Kev is up next. ESPN New York. Brooklyn Kev, what's up, brother? How are you?
Hey, what's up, Carlin? I've been waiting to get to you, man. Last time, we talked, you were talking about the Pistons not the Knicks being physical with the Pistons. Hey, it's proven. Everybody's talking about it. They don't think the Knicks could handle that physicality. You got a little tight last year. And, Bart, set up this thing, man, if we make it to Pistons Knicks in Detroit.
Oh, bro, what, you want to go to Little Caesars Palace? You want to go to Little Caesars? You want to go to Caesars Arena?
Hey,
you want
I'm
to sit next?
on the budget, Bart.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I can call Big Sean. I can call 50. I can call M. I can call Zeke.
How about we just send him a Little Caesars pizza? How about that?
I can do that too. You want some crazy bread? You want some crazy bread?
You live on that. You live on that, Carlin. Hey, Bart, set it up, man.
I got you. I'll bring some cheesy bread from Pizza.
We got to beat Carlin to that.
No, there's no reason to make a fat joke.
Yeah. We can't. Yeah. You're right. We'll get Carlin his personal pan pizza.
Listen, I don't want to knock him. I probably shouldn't say it. Never mind.
Y'all better bury us. They better bury us. They let us get back to Detroit. You better bury us. Cleveland, you better bury us. And hope we don't rise on the third day in the third quarter.
Oh, now we're Jesus.
You don't want us to rise on the third quarter, baby.
I don't know why my algorithm has been on this lately, but this, part of my TikTok algorithm comes up with old professional wrestling clips.
Yeah.
And there's a guy currently on I don't know if he's current or the last few years or what he is, on an independent circuit who wrestles as Jesus.
Oh,
and
man.
So, he doesn't actually even touch his opponents. He'll just reach his hand out like it's the Force, and the guy jumps up into the air and choke slams himself down into the ground.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. How do you beat that? Like when he do that, he pick you up, you jump in the air, and you reach in your pocket, grab some holy oil like he's Satan, and you throw it on him, he start burning.
I don't know how you beat Jesus at that point.
But remember, he's a false prophet. So when you pick him up, then he hits you with the holy oil or the holy water, then you start burning. My eyes, I'm melting.
There's an indie wrestler named Jesus, and his entire gimmick is just that.
Yo, he is in a whole robe with the red thing.
He's in the whole Jesus robe.
Wow.
And he does not even touch the opponent.
Listen, I thought I was going to hell. This dude definitely going to hell. Hit him with the air. Bro, how you buying that?
Now he's throwing the guy off the top rope.
Yo,
guy climbed the top rope and he's putting his hand up in his face and he just threw him off.
Bro, Dark Vader's like, what the hell are we talking about? Let's get to Terrence. Let's see what Terrence got.
Terrence in Sparta, New Jersey is up next. Terrence, what's going on?
Sparta, man. They still got that barbecue place that used to be like the New Orleans barbecue that they rename.
That's now I believe it's I forgot I can't think of the name. But anyway,
good
Bart,
talk.
So you know me.
So it ain't that good. So you didn't go eat there because it must not be that good because you ain't went.
No. I didn't go eat there. But Bart, you know me. You've been to my house. But ultimately, I just want to say this as a Knicks fan. Bring on the Pistons, man. Bring them on. Last year, the Knicks were 0 for 4 against the Celtics. Everybody was saying the Celtics are going to sweep the Knicks. How did that turn out? Bring on the Pistons.
Thank you.
Terrence, let them beat Cleveland. Let them beat Cleveland.
Thank you, please.
The Knicks are waiting for who's ever in front of them. So bring them on.
From your lips to God's ears.
Everyone said, Atlanta had had a great defense. They took us, after that game 3, we turned it on. This is a different Knicks team. It's not the same team that the Pistons saw in the regular season. We was trying to figure it out. This is a different Knicks team. Anybody that has seen them play the last couple of weeks, you've got to say that.
Yo, what I'm saying is, the only time that y'all say this is a different team is from the last 2 games of the Hawks series and one series. So you've been this team, this new miraculous team for 6 games, and all of a sudden you buying in that, we different. Come on, son. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, man, you feeling yourself too much. Y'all acting like Alabama before they go to divisional play.
I want to leave this on this note coming in from Javi in Queens, that Bart doesn't even believe what he's saying. Right?
I honestly do, that if y'all play the Pistons should be the favorite. Like, you guys are acting like what – the new Knicks. Where were the new Knicks when you was concerned that they was going to lose to Atlanta? Right, wasn't it legitimate concern? Oh, we down 2-1 to Atlanta.
2-1, sure.
Right. So what are we talking about? This new team. New team played 5 good games.
Oh, 7.
We were just talking about 4, 6. They beat Philly in 4. They should have lost the game that Embiid didn't play. But that wasn't a great game. What I'm saying is they hadn't been the newfound Knickerbockers for nothing but 2 weeks, and everybody talking crap like because they played well for 2 weeks that they want to see the team that put belt to ass and beat them by an average of 28 points. Oh, they so different. Like, come on, man. They were all marks. They were all bums.
They were all setups. They were setups? No! Handpicked.
Tell you.
The Michael K. Show is up next on ESPN New York and the ESPN New York
He's going
YouTube
to talk about
channel.
Max Fried, I tell you that.
Chris Carlin with you. Glad to be joined right now by Taylor Canfield. He is the U.S. Sail GP team driver. And we are all getting ready for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming up at the end of May. Taylor, how we doing?
Yeah, we're excited for the home event in New York.